With a silent stare, raging through the open air, he's without a care. Everywhere you look, he's right on time. Moving to the beat. Can you feel the heat when the tigers kiss on street? He's the one for me, and there's no place I'd rather be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. To the finish line, everywhere you look, he's right on time. With a silent stare, raging through the open air, he's without a care. Everywhere you look, he's right on time. Moving to the beat. Can you feel the heat when the tigers kiss on street? He gives me what I need. One more when it's refrigerated. I feel the need for speed. Stand back, it's refrigerated. He gives me what I need. One more when it's refrigerated. Racer, oh yeah. Ridge racer, slow ridge racer.
Sacrifice.
Step back, it's ridge racer. The only one to give me what I need. Yeah, ridge racer. Ridge racer. Ridge racer.
I think it was taken from this actually.
Yeah, I think I.
Because
Yeah,
this
I think.
was first, I believe.
Yeah, that's true. I know the
He's
American
the one
was
for me,
made it just because
there's no
it's
place
not
I'd
the-
rather be.
But that's Can I share is really
To the
good.
finish line, everywhere you look, he's right on time. With a silent stare, raging through the open air, he's without a care.
Four more slices later. And I'm still hungry.
It speaks also makes sense.
Uh,
Also, it picks up today. A guest bought it. Someone I really like. Watching. So oh yeah, you didn't know this. Yesterday I woke up at 8 a.m. Standard
wow.
waking up hours, and I went to sleep today at 8 a.m.
I
So
What have you done?
arriba, arriba. No?
No. Ah,
Gracias por venir.
die.
Is there a meme spot?
I have no idea.
Is
Okay, I'm back.
Hello. What
on,
Hello.
on
happened
your
to
on your server, do you have a place for memes specifically, or everybody just chucks it on largest plate?
I have one. It's on 24-hour stream. It says memes.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
You can also send in a large plate, if it's fun enough
Largest.
to go
It's
into
now
larger
called largest plate.
largest. You're making it longer now. Largest plate.
It will always be called. I will always call it the bigger than what it's called currently. So, it was large plate before, and then I called it larger plate. You change it to larger plate. Now it's largest plate.
Largest.
You change it to largest plate. I'll call it the largest plate. Or no, not largest plate. The chungest plate. It's a chunger.
Strongest. Oh shit.
yo?
Let me get the music. Oh yeah. Also, Kite. If you go to music, where is it? Where it is?
Uh, I don't.
I mean, that's on
Oh, there
the
it is.
on
I
yeah.
see it.
You
Yeah,
see
I
that
see
video?
music.
You see that video right there?
I'm looking at it.
If you click it, tell me, does it look good? I'm trying to use that as a what do you call this thing?
A loop.
Yeah, like a loop, but as a background for
Okay.
when I use my live 2D model.
It might need to be longer because that's only like 2 seconds.
In loop.
You got chopped up. Whatever you said.
Uh,
Yeah.
loop. So that's
Yeah, you've become a robot.
Yes.
damn it. Okay. Can
I
you
think it
not?
happened because you just started streaming.
What?
Oh no, you've been streaming for a bit. Never mind.
You cannot hear
And I heard
Me
here
too.
and me.
I blame the
It's-
music. Okay, I blame the
Lame.
music.
I mean, I could understand him if he did sign language.
What?
Sign language.
How dare you? Can you not understand me now?
I can hear you now.
I
Okay.
can hear you now. Before I was thinking, okay, just turn on your camera and show us sign language. Or else I'm
I'm
not
not going to
understand you.
I'm not going to sign language. I don't know how to do sign language.
I do. I can teach you, but I feel disgusting today. But okay.
You won't teach me sign language just so you cannot hear me? How dare you?
We don't. I hate your voice. I'm gonna teach you sign language just so I don't have to hear you anymore.
That's a big flex. Okay.
Well, I am learning sign language. I still need to learn a lot of words.
Yeah.
Feel
That's
like a-
that's how learning works, You
Fair
learn a little
enough.
bit and you learn a little more.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, this is the
Continue.
banner for Culture on Live now. I decided to put it there. And now let's go to the podcast room. Let's see if it loads. Yeah, it took its time, but we loaded in, boys.
Have you been seeing this whole Jacko challenge thing on Twitter?
Yeah, I have seen it. I gotta say,
chopping
it's quite enticing to the eye. Eye catching, if you wanna say. It's busy also. It looks really interesting. It looks
Yeah.
like really interesting. What they do,
Open image in a new tab. There
because
we go.
people do stuff with that pose now.
Larger plate. The best one.
Yo, the club of chicks got loaded the go.
Oh no.
It's an amazing one,
And then here's
yeah.
another one I think you'll find funny.
Let's see.
Just a second. Open image here. Look, open image in a new tab.
I will make a self promo on your channel. Hope you're ready for that.
Oh no. What? What happened to her body?
She's a
what-
zombie.
I don't know. My brain disconnected for a hot second.
Yeah,
Well,
you
her spine just disconnected for more than that.
No, I knew it was going to be Ollie. I knew it was going to be Ollie.
Oh no.
I think I like Ollie a lot. It's really funny. You know, a funny VTuber.
I hate memes.
There's one of Wario.
Wario, let's go. Finally, they're doing this challenge to be hot with Wario.
What?
What? I'm just
Eh.
stating facts, Aquaman. You don't have to be jealous of Wario.
What?
Nothing.
Actual visible confusion.
Just saying that Wario's Ion is kind of hot. No. Why are there so many of these?
This
Oh,
reminds me.
There's hundreds of them. I'm just finding the funny ones.
No, I'm talking about the funny ones. Why are there more than one? Why
The
is there?
second image reminds me of my childhood when I took apart my Barbies as a kid.
Wait, what?
Yes.
What are you, a psychopath? Why did you do that to them?
They were,
Are-
Yeah, I think everybody took apart Barbies when they were a kid.
yeah,
What?
exactly.
I took
Sorry.
apart Barbies when I was a kid.
What? What the fuck? I took care of my toys, you know.
You took care of your Barbies.
Yes, they died, but I took care of them.
Such a weeb.
Yo, Wario pose.
Oh, I have to
Oh.
post this one. Oh,
Okay,
No,
let's go.
this-
Have you seen the one that Fruit make? You know Fruit from Bishoyo Apricot?
no.
Yeah, you know,
Oh.
Shua. ¿Mm? Estoy en el podcast ahora mismo, así que será luego. Te le das ahí, yo le doy acá. Dale, okay. Okay, I was just talking to my brother right now, and after your podcast, I'm going to do some Apex with him.
All right.
You know, first time. Who wants to go? Who wants to follow me there?
I will follow you
No,
there.
thanks.
Let's
I
go.
won't play. I can't play right now. I stopped streaming early because I'm just not feeling that good. But I can sit here and talk.
Wait a second. Okay, no. What was the last topic from last week? It was VTubers, right?
I thought it was the robot.
What robot? No, don't tell me. Don't tell me I just fucked it up. No. Yeah, yeah. I think we have the yeah. Wait, let me just check. Don't tell me I'm doing this thing right, because if I forgot to change the pictures, then that'll be so funny.
You could just add them as we're talking.
And I know, but that's it's boring. Okay, let me go. Sixth
It-
podcast. Okay, yeah, I'm right.
That's
Okay, all right. I'm fine. I was thinking if I made it wrong because I was talking with these topics to Darkest before in
Mm.
the meeting. So yeah, I was like, yo, shit, maybe we talk about this one. But yeah, okay. Before I go on with the first topic, which is an amazing topic, and I wanted Darkest to talk about it because Darkest also likes that anime. Let me search quickly. Yako Challenge Fruit, just in case you haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it. I don't think so.
Okay, there's a lot of these. Okay, let's do Twitter. Let's go to Twitter. Where's Twitter? Wow, there's one with Kiara. That's kind of hot. Okay, let me just go to Twitter. Let me go look up Fruit and go to multimedia. That's all I need to do right now. Wait, no, I'm dumb. I went to Twitter and just wrote Twitter.
Well, I found an Amelia one.
What? Oh, I need to see it.
Amelia Watson.
Yeah.
Open in a new tab.
You know how much I simp. I need to see it.
It's not as bad as I've seen some of the others, because there's a lot of them that I'm like, yep, that's yeah.
Kind of bad thing on it.
How am I supposed to?
Fruit
Oh,
made and
no.
you know, Fruit draws amazingly, and she made a the Jacko challenge with her, and it's so great, you know. Oh god, this. Oh no, the comments.
Oh.
The comments are great. Okay, so Fruit sent. Oh. Okay. Okay. First of all, okay. Let me. Okay, let me send it. First of all, thank you for that Amelia picture. That's so funny.
I'm guessing the source of this is from Jacko Willing or something. That one
Jacko
buff guy.
from I don't know, for my school. I'm pretty sure.
I know him from interviews with Joe Rogan.
Okay, this Jacko they were talking about. I think they're talking about the schoolgirl's character that makes that post. So yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so you see the first one I sent? So the caption says, I think I'm stuck. And the first comment, dame un segundo. The first comment says, no worries, Stepsis is here to help. The first motherfucking comment. It is amazing. Nexurus, pero con 2Z. Nexurus con 2Z. Tienes que ir. Vale, ok. Okay, let's go with the first topic. Now we're moving quite a while from the starting. So let's start with this great mecha anime. I don't know if it's mecha anime exactly or Gundam. I don't know if I can call it as Gundam, but it has mecha for sure. Fully Coolie.
yeah, that's not a mech anime. That's no.
Yeah, I don't know if it qualifies as mecha. It doesn't qualify as a Gundam, that's for sure. I
But
think.
yeah, I loved this series.
Yeah.
I loved the new one that came out,
Vale.
and both of them.
Yeah,
There's
the
two
three of
versions
them.
that came out.
Yeah, there's 3. There's alternative, there's also progressive, and there's the original one.
Yeah.
But those are all amazing, and especially the music. I think the music from them is not copyrighted from the pillows. So I can put it in the
I don't
on
know, but
YouTube.
I love the pillows. The music.
Yeah, it's
from
amazing. Also, I love Asian Kung Fu Generation. They also make some sick bangers.
Mhm.
But yeah, the thing is, Fully Coolie, it is an amazing anime. It has so much sentiment for only 6 chapters.
Mhm.
So, let's make a tier list. Where do you put it? Oh shit! Someone followed me 60 minutes ago. I didn't say anything.
Interesting.
So yeah,
Activity feed. Oh, interesting.
yeah.
It
Did
doesn't
it?
say it in the activity feed. It shows Haas
Yeah,
But-
that one, 7 minutes ago. Did it say anything?
15 hours ago. But
What,
that
hours?
was I
It
think
says
that was a bot
minutes?
follow
Oh,
because they followed me too and they followed somebody else that I know.
I mean, it's probably that I rated Naru before, so maybe that could be something because we used to rate her Songkwai.
Mm.
But yeah, let's hope it's a bot because then I will feel bad.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Yeah. The last real one I think is the Lion Demon one. 'cause
yeah,
I know
Lion Demon. I remember him or her or whatever. I remember them.
Him.
Yeah, him. I remember the Lion Demon, but not that much. So yeah, Akuma, you haven't seen Folliculi, right?
The what now?
Folliculi.
Have you seen
I
Fooly
have no
Cooly?
idea what
Yeah,
you're talking
wait.
about.
Yeah, Akuma hasn't seen it. I'm pretty sure.
FLCL.
Yeah, FLCL.
Yeah, never heard of it.
Watch it. It's just 6 chapters, and it is amazing. I also
Yeah,
started
okay.
Mob Psycho recently, and by recently I mean
Mobs.
Mob Psycho.
Mob Psycho is pretty nice. I've only seen like the first couple episodes of it, but
I'm up to episode 8. It is very fast. It is dizzying. And when I say recently, I meant today in the morning without sleeping. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Also, I wanted to say because it was fun. Yeah, it was really funny. That I didn't sleep for an entire day, and I just went and I was just went. Let's go stream, and I went streaming. I tried to stream out, but for some reason Visor doesn't work. So I just went and played Clash Royale. So yeah, that's just a little funny history. Okay.
That reminds me of the time I was 7, I believe. Yes, I was very small then. I watched Netflix for 24 hours. Staying up all late.
Next to 24 hours.
It's Netflix
I'm
for
sorry
24
for your-
hours.
I'm sorry for your, electricity bill.
Yeah.
Ok, vale, yo no sé usarlo como controlcito, así que. Okay, no, my brother is getting to Apex. I'm so happy. Because I can finally carry someone. Other than Akuma. Other than Akuma.
Hey. Hey.
You know,
Hi.
hurt from carrying.
You're getting chopped up again.
Yes.
choppy.
Darkest
This is a meat
connected,
grinder.
but I don't know if Darkest when Darkest gets in, we'll talk about Folliculi. And they sent this on our server, so I just wanted to let you know, Akuma. And yeah, let's.
What?
Yeah, that's
Wait,
just
I need to look this up.
yeah.
Monster. I'm dumb.
You can go for Akuma Monster Hunter Rise. Maybe let's see how it looks like. And also, guys, let's
Yes.
talk about Folliculi because it is an amazing. I think it qualifies as mecha, not as Gundam,
No,
but mecha.
No, there's nobody like that goes into a robot. There is
that's
a
Gundam.
robot.
Gundam is the ones that go into robots. Mecha is just a robot, right?
No, you have to go into it. Because then there would be thousands of anime that would be considered mecha that never have been, like Astro Boy. Astro Boy's a robot, so that's a mecha.
Yeah, Gundams are the ones that need a pilot, aren't they?
All of the mecha. So list a mecha anime that has been called mecha anime that you've heard called that.
No, the most mecha I heard.
You're chopping up.
And the meat grinder again.
Terminator.
So
Sounds like you said Akinator and Grinder.
I don't know, but yeah, example is like Evangelion Neon Genesis. That can be considered a mecha anime. All of the Gundams, those are all mecha anime. Macross Plus and Macross animes. Well, people drive those. Those are mecha anime. Code Geass, that's a mecha anime. Well, everybody's going inside the mecha to fight.
I haven't seen Code Geass yet. Okay, yeah, you're right. It says
And
that
then
mecha
there's-
is a vehicle of some kind.
Yeah.
It's a,
And
yeah.
some of them don't have to have legs. I've seen some where it's just it has treads,
I mean, it works, you know.
but it has the arms and the head of a human or the humanoid kind of looking thing.
Then what is Gundam? Oh, Gundam is just a series.
Gundam is a series of mecha anime.
Yeah, you're true. You're true. And okay then, what can we call an anime with robots but it's not mecha? You know, like Baby Flora Eyes or Zoids.
Zoid's a mecha anime.
It's a mecha. There's people going
Yeah.
inside them.
Yeah, people go inside the Zoids.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. I just thought they were androids. Yeah. What about Baby? I know Baby. I call Baby. I'm not called Baby.
That's a robot / AI anime.
So it's a different. It's different from mecha.
Yeah.
Because I thought mecha meant anything like robotic, and Gundam was just yeah. But yeah, I know Gundam now is the series. Sí. So
I don't know
Well-
what we would consider those. Maybe futuristic anime because
mean,
a lot of
it's-
them are futuristic.
I mean, it's mostly sci-fi.
You're
So what it-
chopping up
But
again.
sci-fi gets so many things inside, so I think we gotta go for example. Go with sci-fi. When a lot of things.
All I heard was Tide Pods.
Tide
Tide
Pods.
Pods.
Are we eating Tide Pods?
Oh shit! Let's go. I'm
Oh,
grabbing some
boy.
Tide Pods.
Here's a throwback to a robot anime. Not anime, cartoon.
Shit.
Never
And it is the
mind.
fucking pose. I remember her, but just vague memories. I don't remember the show.
Something. My Life as a Teenage Robot, I think is the name of it. Yeah,
My life as what?
a teenage robot.
I remember the character. I know there's a lot of
What are you saying?
nothing. There's a lot of album material. This.
In the meat grinder, my man. In the meat grinder.
What do we call because if we consider robots being piloted, then what's a robot? You say AI android robot.
The only thing I heard was the last thing you said, robot.
AI maybe, you know.
What?
¿Qué pasa? No, no hay daño de caída. Pero si saltas a un lugar en el que ves que no puedes subir, te vas a morir porque va a hacer que sales del mapa. Okay, so
Now I can perfectly hear everything you're saying, but I still can't understand it.
that was Spanish. I was talking to my brother.
I know,
This-
I know.
that
But
mic.
the funny thing is, like all of the other stuff you're saying, I'm like, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Oh, I can hear you perfectly, and but now I
In
don't even
Spanish.
understand you.
Damn it. You cannot hear me when I'm speaking English, and when I just as I start speaking Spanish, you can hear me
Christ.
perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, how should we classify it? Because Follicly is not a mecha anime, but it's
Yeah.
also not an AI anime. It's just purely
Well-
sci-fi and fantasy. Also, it is really
Conti might. It seems like he's intelligent. He might be an AI.
weird. I mean, but he came out of a forehead. I don't think AIs are formed like that.
Yeah.
Forehead eyes?
He came out
Robots.
of his one of the characters' forehead.
Yeah.
That's like the idea is stuff comes out of this boy's forehead from his like teenage angst or something.
Yeah, it's really weird, but it's really cool. And also, but I mean that robot, it's really weird. I think that's the most sci-fi stuff and fantasy stuff combined ever. Just like if you just threw one of those fantasy or sci-fi, then all falls apart because it's really weird. Oh yeah, now that we're talking about this one, and I'm pretty sure Akuma won't see it because Akuma doesn't like Gundams, mecha animes, or doesn't like my recommendations. One of the two. Uh, Atomsk. What is Atomsk? Should we go
what?
look Atomsk?
I don't. Can you type that out on
Yeah.
larger plate?
I'll type it. Atomsk. Do you remember him?
Atom.
Atomsk.
Otto.
Atomsk.
I've never.
Do you remember him? He's from Pulikoli. That was the
Oh.
the dude or lady was looking for. To marry or something.
His name. They say it differently than Atomusk. Otto. Oh man. Automusk. I think they say Automusk
Atomsk.
or
Okay,
Automusk.
I remember Atomsk. Atomsk.
Yeah, Atomsk.
Atomsk. Atomsk. That's all I remember. So yeah, that was really weird because if you saw the 3 series, Atomsk only appears in, and I think appears on 2 of the 3 or on the 3. But if he appears in the 3 of them, there's one which is alternative, which I don't remember him appearing. I just remember a black hole or something like that. But I don't
he's
remember.
he's like an energy being kind of thing because when I forgot the name of the boy, but when he gets infected by it, he becomes him basically. That's why he's all red like that.
That's the thing. Said and was the prepared. He got whatever. And the thing is that I forgot the name of the boy. He tamed Atomsk and he made it part of his own. And that's the thing why the lady was mad because she was like, "Yo, you break the deal," which they didn't make a deal or anything. So he didn't free Atomsk. He just converted him to him. So that was something really interesting from that. It's an amazing anime. Akuma, you should see it. He's in the door with extreme prejudice. I don't know how to read this. Prejudice. We're about to pee. All right, Darkest, have a nice pee.
What?
Have a nice pee, bro. Just saying.
I can't understand a single word.
No.
Sometimes you speak, and then
I
I don't.
think it's better that you won't understand what I was saying, but yeah.
I don't know what this man is speaking. He's speaking gibberish.
What would you
He's
call?
speaking robot.
Akuma, what genre would you call something like robots that are sentient?
Robotica?
Science,
Yeah, but I assume maybe they're not AIs.
science fiction or like
No,
fiction.
but
I don't-
sci-fi, it's so many things. So I think maybe something smaller, because if you say sci-fi, we can go all the way out to mutations and psychopaths.
Non-fiction.
What?
I
It
don't
is
know my
fiction. It is fiction.
I
Okay.
have no idea.
How about science fiction?
So, I mean, that's sci-fi. That's sci-fi.
Yep.
You're not listening at all.
No,
Okay.
I heard. I
Yeah,
just like we're trying to make up a makeup one that already kind of exists, but there's a
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
in it because anything could have a robot in it at any point,
Yeah, but we
That's
need
true,
a
that's
specific kind of robot because if we have a robot, it can go from mecha, which I call Gundam because that's the name I remember. We can go from mecha to a robot to an AI to God or something like that. I'm pretty sure that's what Psychopath is, the 4-1. So that's the thing. Our super intelligence also. Superior computer or something like that. There's like 5 types of robots or robotics we can get in here. So let's just classify them. What would you call an anime with robots? But the robots are not something like Gundams. They don't get people into them to fight or whatever, and they don't use AIs. They just use magic or some shit. I think that's pretty specific.
Anime girl.
Yeah, you know, that's pretty specific. That should have its own category, which should be called Fuliculi, and that's all. It turns to the wall beside the previous story though. So you destroy the wall now. This is what's happening, Dark. You're destroying the wall also. Okay, so
I don't know. Kicks in the door with extreme partridge, be right be. Okay. Returns through the wall besides the previously destroyed door.
you
He just likes destroying things.
destroy the wall. He doesn't pay for them, so I mean, I think that's fine. So I think now is, should there exist an anime category called Fuliculi?
No,
No,
I don't think so.
I think it's very unique. So I think yeah, it should exist.
Because it would only have 6 episodes.
It will have actually 18 episodes because there's 3 seasons.
Well,
But yeah, it's 18 episodes. And yeah, I think, you know, it still needs to be a category because it's one of its own kind. One of its kind. There's nothing else similar to Fuliculi. And also, another thing about Fuliculi is the pacing. Because it's like so fast and so slow at the same time. Like you can take your time to appreciate what's happening, but it's also happening so fast.
yeah.
Like you don't notice what's happening anymore. So I think the writing, you know, it's fine, it's cool. And the whole lore thing with the gigantic iron's hand, that's you know, unique. That's really strange, bizarre, if I do say so myself. So yeah, that's what I say. It needs its own category, you know.
Mhm.
Unless they're, you know, yeah, unless there be something different, or something different. Another thing that's, you know, the same thing. Then, you know, I think it'll be a category. Then also. Okay, so any final thoughts on, you know, Fuliculi? Hmm?
I
Hello
said
there?
nope.
Hmm? Yeah, you said no? I couldn't hear. Okay. Yeah, I assume my doesn't have anything to say. So my final thoughts on Fuliculi is, my final thoughts are Tier S. It is a top 10 Tier S animes. It is amazing. It is worth watching. It is only 6 episodes. You know, if you're only counting the original, you can watch the other 2 seasons, which are also good, but they're like A and B. But yeah, the original season from Fuliculi, it's an S tier, no doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked it a lot. Especially its music. Its music was
Yeah,
amazing.
the music bands in this season. I don't know if you have heard this one. Yo, Dark, welcome.
Hello.
Hello, let me move you. I have you in the floor.
What?
He's been turning into a robot lately.
Okay.
Yeah.
At first I thought it was just like on the stream, and I was like, okay, well.
No.
And then
It
no.
It is also on the stream?
Yeah, it's
Oh
the
yeah,
stream.
no, it would be 100% like that on the stream.
Yeah.
What? No. Oh shit, this is bad. Okay, let me try something maybe. Yeah, fuck you, no. It came out too real. I'm just, you know, taking off my headphones. Maybe that will work. Does that work?
It worked.
Yeah. For now.
That's so this is so sad. Okay, so now let me just you know, play next. You know, some Fuliculi music for Kai to hear. I'm pretty sure you haven't listened to this one.
I most likely have.
Nah, because it's from the how do you call it?
Because I would download the soundtracks, so there would be more music than what would actually play in the show. And then
that's true, but I mean, this one's from the second and third season.
I watched those, and I looked, I
You watched them?
downloaded.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
I've
yeah.
yeah, I've listened to this.
Yeah,
I love
it
this
is
one.
fire. I love it. Especially
This one right here
from the
is
third
like
season.
closest to the original versions of their songs. They
Yeah.
made this sound very close to their original stuff.
You know, this song always gives some chills, especially since the first time I heard it was on the start of the third season, because I accidentally started the third season before the second one, and then I was like, yo, what the fuck's happening here? And then you just get up.
That sounds like a normal FLCL experience, though. What the fuck is going on? Yes.
So, only 2 seconds that happened, and there's someone dying. Yeah, that's the start of season 3. You're like 10 seconds in, and you're already scared corpse.
Yep.
It's normal.
Okay, how about progress? That's my second favorite, because apparently that's the one I like. It was so boring at first, but it was also so good. It's a bit weird because of the topic that created. Also, because the hero there was this friend that was going to go to Mars, like that.
What?
Yeah, it was because the air was going to by some giant islands.
My brain cells literally left the chat.
That's why you need to watch Bullet Kid.
I spaced out for 1 minute.
Okay, so
It's like I've only ever seen the first season anyway.
you
Well,
already
I've probably seen the first and second. I know I haven't seen the newest stuff.
okay, the newest is from 1 year after, or around 1
Maybe I haven't seen the second season at all then.
Okay, which one is the second season for you? Apparently, from the second season, because
Hold on, let me look. I'm looking it up. The one with the guitar.
She was the main antagonist. Also the main protagonist. She's like Hereditary, but you know what?
Hmm.
Yeah, she was good because you remember correctly in the first season. He was like the protagonist, and he was being fooled by the girl. So it was like very nicely done.
Mm-hmm. She's a protagonist. Yeah. Well, she's like the only. She's a binding point to all of them. Okay, I haven't seen second or third season apparently, just the first.
Yeah, those you should. They're pretty good too.
I'll watch them at some point.
Progressive. I don't remember which is which, and even if you told me, I remember one was being better than the other, and I forgot which one. The one with the two girls, and then the one with the girl and the guy, right?
Yeah,
Which one?
I preferred the one with the girl and the guy because it was, first of all, it was in the main universe.
Oh, okay.
That one, and also, it was so good. The music and how all of them got like their own unique stance or something like that. I hated that, but I mean, it was something really cool. Seeing how all of them, move in different directions and what was being of them. Also, that the main guy was, really weird, really saucy. But he was a nice guy.
Such a sushi baka.
No.
That's the
Yes.
baka.
Oh yeah,
Fucking
that's the one I was
hate
talking about. That's the one I was talking about, the Yaka challenge. It was so funny because of that. And that post I just commented Bayonetta be like, you know, you cannot help me. But it's more like
So
I feel
so apparently it originated from Jacko Valentine from Guilty Gear. He did a pose that looked similar to that.
oh shit, I thought it was from Schoolgirls.
I thought it was from Jacko the what do you call it, tactical guy.
Oh, this is Jacko Lantern. Let's see.
Jacko Lantern.
Oh no, no Jacko Lantern. What the fuck is
Oh, I have one for Darkest.
Hmm.
oh no.
Open a new tab. No. Open. I hate this. Open image in a new tab. There we go. Copy. Here, this one's for Darkest.
Ooh.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Oh
Zuko.
no, that's never mind. I thought that was a 40K, but no, that is a Gundam. Never mind.
It's
They
Gundam.
kind of have a similar look to their armor, but
That one does, yeah, but the difference in size is a bit extreme.
yeah,
It looks like those. Oh no, there's more.
The-
Oh, wait, no, this is
the shoulder pads aren't big enough.
Yeah,
for
they need to be
40K.
like way bigger and a bigger backpack. Oh, am I gonna
Oh,
get a
wait,
free
you're talking-
plane?
You're talking about the guys that
Damn it.
I don't know which one I'm talking about, but I don't wanna say. Just in case I land I step on a landmine. But I wanna
Say it
say,
anyway.
fuck it. I wanna say
Jump on it.
Landmines are fun.
There's video of these guys that are killing forests and stuff like that. These are that ones you're looking for. I'm not sure. It is really bizarre. So I don't know.
Landmines are just human confetti makers.
Old school Roomba cleans everything.
That just hold on. Where's the hold on. Oh, you what the frick? Where? Google.
I'm so sad about Google.
Claymore Roomba. Roomba. Yes.
Yo, Justin Love from Soul Eater. That's amazing. Yo. Have you watched Soul Eater? It's amazing.
Oh yes, I love Soul
Mm.
Eater.
Who's your favorite character? No, you know what? No. Who's your
Maka?
favorite, Shao. Because we say character, we can go up to Excalibur, and also
Yeah,
Maka.
Excalibur is a pretty good one too.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
Maka
favorite-
is that, or
favorite-
Excalibur's pretty great.
Oh yeah,
pretty
that's a good one. Dead Sid also. But from the the 6, no, there's 5, or there's 6. Wait, give me a second, let me count. No, there's 7 main characters. You know what? No, let's go with 9, counting Chroma. You know the
Ro-
trap or
Oh,
what?
Corone. Yeah, I know.
The beady.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Between those 9 characters, I mean 8 if we don't count on the blood. Which one's the the best one for you? Claymore Roomba.
Release the Claymore Roomba. Yes.
Welcome to the jungle. So yeah.
I think
And it needs to announce this too.
Yeah.
Okay, Alexa will turn off the lights, play Welcome in the Jungle, and release the Claymore Roomba. Lights turn off, the music plays.
you just start running. You just hear the little vacuum starting to spin up.
Say, Claymore
Like,
Roomba.
oh no.
The Claymore Roomba has been released. hide what you can. You know, just a message. mostly.
It
And that-
claymores, do they go by heat signature or movement? Because if it's
Claymores are
movement.
you
right?
you can do a movement, but you have to no, it's a tripwire if you do it right.
Oh.
But
Oh, what?
it requires you taking the blast cap and crimping it,
Mhm,
which isn't the safest thing to do.
mhm,
Usually you have like a pair of really long pliers to do it with,
mhm.
and you crimp it, you shove it down in there, and then you run your wire, and then you get the hell away, and you just stay away. Otherwise, it's there's a trigger. Hold on.
Oh, okay. So
Play.
I was thinking that it was.
That probably like
I was thinking that it was gonna be like it moves, and then the moment it moves, it goes off. I'm like,
No,
oh,
there.
well,
I think they do have something like that, but they don't have them for claymores because claymores were anti-personnel, but it was meant to be like in a defensive position, so you were meant to be able to use it if you felt like you needed to.
yeah, yeah. I remember seeing the training videos for you use a button to start them,
Mhm.
and
Yeah,
you
no,
have
it-
multiple.
I,
But
I
yeah,
like to. Well, that's what's happening when I get my information of bombs and guns from Call of Duty. I think
They
that's
make a
what's-
really nice click sound, honestly.
yeah.
Like the trigger does. Hold on, I can probably find it. Claymore line trigger click.
What's the other thing I
I've
was
heard
saying?
it before.
Here it is.
Claymore room, bro. What am I doing, bro? There's something else I was saying, bro. I forgot.
Sounds
yeah.
kind of like a stapler.
Yeah, I've seen the training videos on these things. And you're supposed to like when even though one is enough, you're supposed to just go 4 times right away.
Yeah, you're just supposed to spam the shit out of it.
Yeah.
That's interesting. When
The
it's
funny
not,
thing
just do it a lot.
is there's a usually just spam the shit out of it and you're good.
Mm-hmm. Because it generates its own electricity.
Yeah, it has a piezo crystal in it. Shocks the shit out of you if you put your fingers across it.
Alrighty, that's interesting. Okay. Now the darkest, gaming clutch here. Let's talk about
Mhm.
Kulikuli now. Let's keep talking about it because Darkest also knows Kulikuli.
I've only know the first season, unfortunately, and what I've
First
read.
season is
I
all
can't
the
remember if
different-
I've read all of it or not.
Right?
No,
I
it's,
have all the
it's
books.
fucking
I only
great.
read the first
Oh, there's
one,
books?
and then I never read the other 2.
yeah. There's
There's
3
I'm
books.
calling them books.
Yeah, there's 3
Oh,
manga.
shit. Oh,
Manga,
I was looking for the
yeah.
manga, but I never found it.
It's
yeah.
spelled Furicuri.
Mine are labeled FLCL.
Oh, yeah.
The actual name is Furikuri rather than
Oh, okay.
Fulikuli.
Oh shit! So it's. Oh wait. What
Because
the fuck? Okay,
they- The Japanese can't pronounce L
Yeah.
because they don't have an L.
And they're making fun of it to themselves.
Yeah,
that's what you call a mad lad. An MVP, someone that knows something.
That's
that
why my-
they cannot do, that's
yeah. That's why my entire name can't be pronounced in Japanese.
I guess waste. Oh wait.
No, my actual physical, like my real name.
Oh.
Mm.
Rimaru Rivs. Oh wait, no.
No,
you
it's,
can,
uh,
you can
it-
you
it's-
cannot pronounce L's.
Yeah, I
You're
can't do
called
L's.
You're Luigi.
No, it'd be Firup Mirror. So-
Rimaru.
Yeah, so like my last name can be written technically because they just write it down as Mirror. Yeah, FRCR. Furikuri.
Oh shit, you're called Ricardo Milos. Let's go.
Ricardo.
My name is Ricardo.
Okay, so about the first season because the first season is the best one. What are your thoughts on that?
On the first season, I liked it a lot. It was good. the whole like love triangle-y bullshit that was going on the entire time was kind of annoying. But it was okay. Just like the older, because he had the pink-haired girl that was the pink-haired girl was like the antagonist, and she was like the wild card girlfriend possibility, and then there was like the safer one that was actually like the second hand of the bigger brother, if I remember
Yeah,
right.
but she wasn't really into the little brother.
That was the
whole
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she ended up being at the end of it, and it's like, this is just garbage, trash plot. That's like the movie Pearl Harbor. They ruined a perfectly good Slaughterfest with a love story.
I think it was really good what they did with the sister, because the sister didn't really care about the brother, the small brother, but she didn't want to be alone, and the brother was all she had from the bigger brother, the older one.
Yeah.
So it was it was really.
Did the older brother die, or did he just disappear?
I
can't remember that.
He went to America.
That's what I thought. He just left.
Yeah.
It's not like it wasn't like he was gonna leave forever. He just left for a while.
No, leave forever. Once you go to America, you never come back.
Yeah.
There's no way out. You cannot out the Pizza Hut. Fuck it.
Food?
You cannot out Pizza the Hut or something like that. I forgot the name. It was about like someone came in to rob Pizza Hut, and the cashier like shoot them or something.
Oh. You can't out Pizza the Hut.
Yeah.
I gotta look that.
Okay.
Uh.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. I think one of my favorite scenes, aside from the final fight, I think my favorite scene apart from that one, it's when he did the home run, the meteorite. I think it was like a meteorite, right?
Oh yeah. It was a meteor,
So
right? Because it was gonna
music-
kill everybody.
Not only the music, but the sentiment, and how the girl began to see him as the old brother, and also the fact that he realized that the brother wasn't everything he was. He wasn't just the younger brother. He was himself. So that's something really nice about that one. I think that was but the final fight is fire. It's so good. Just like Gurren Lagann's final fight. Which Akuma might need to see, both of those animes, because both are fire and both are good.
You just have to watch it.
Yeah, you have to watch.
You have to watch all the anime.
Yeah, all the anime that exist. There's no escape. Politically, as I said, tier S, second season, with an alternative, tier B, and progressive tier A, in my opinion.
I'll have to watch the second and third season to give ratings, but
Let's do
at some
the
point I
original.
shall do that.
So the original, what tier it is, let's qualify it. Put some.
I'd definitely say the first season's one of the best ones, like of just general.
No, the first season is
'Cause
the
there's a
best
bunch
one
of different
the
stuff
three,
I've seen.
but it is one of the best animes I have seen.
Yeah.
But it is really amazing. It is on my tier S with Full Metal Alchemist, I forgot Chainsaw Man, also with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But it is not as good as Gurren Lagann. Gurren Lagann is just a different breed. Yeah. Okay, are you ready for the second chapter?
Yes.
A second
Right.
topic, not chapter. Boom. This image is probably a spoiler, but we'll be talking about Darling in the France.
Another mech anime? No, the other one was. We've already decided that the first one wasn't a mech anime.
Yeah,
This one is an actual mech anime. It was really good up until the very end. And that's all I have to say about it.
you can elaborate a little bit more. I haven't seen it at all, so you can. I have seen the first chapter.
Okay.
Sure about that?
So yeah, elaborate. I want to know everything.
They ruined
With
it.
spoilers?
They-
Yeah,
with
I'm not-
spoilers.
I'm not going to watch Darling in the France. Who do you think I am? horny bastard.
Beep.
No.
What?
You think
not
I'm
going
some
to
kind
lie.
of simp?
Do you think I'm? Well, I'm a simp. That's ironic.
Well, that's also funny that I mentioned the Jacko challenge, and that's basically how they sit in
Yeah,
the
that's
suit, the girls, when they're.
Okay, yeah, that's
So
true,
the guy is behind her as she does the Jacko challenge in front of him.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's true.
I've only ever seen like the meme of it for the
Yeah.
most part. Like I was like, where is this character coming from? And then I was like, okay, it comes from this. But like I said, that just reminds me of Vandred a lot. Like the sitting weird thing going on with the mech suits. But Vandred was space fighters and stuff like that.
These eventually get into space. They
Oh, I knew
eventually
it.
go
I
into
knew
deep,
it.
deep space.
Only because of this
But-
match that I spoiled myself.
Yeah,
But
This-
then they just straight
that
up.
show.
Oh, I think I've recognized this a little bit.
Yeah,
Huh.
let me show
Uh,
it. Let me show it. First of all, Nakman, have you seen Lara in the Franks?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then you also give your opinion. I'm blind in this one. I know I selected it, but
Eh.
I'm blind.
That was okay for me. It's okay. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh wow. Okay, so there you have it. Kite, for you to see the image better.
I've seen this. So yeah, it had a lot of potential, and they went in very good directions up until like midway. That's when they started like messing with. There was wasn't just like one love triangle. There was like three, which was
Mhm.
interesting.
So it's a
Oh, I
love
hate
tetrahedron.
Ichigo.
Yeah.
Stop, stop. You're making me remind of Ichigo. Oh,
Yeah, the
no.
Ichigo thing. Jesus.
I like
Strawberry.
Ichigo, she looks cute.
Yes.
No,
but-
I hate her with a burning
Yeah.
passion. I want to set her on fire.
That's
and her
part of what
baby.
ruined the show is what happened with her in the middle of the show. Yeah.
I will not
And
say
then
it.
at
I'll
the
go
very
watch the
end,
show, just
it's
so I can
it's
give
just
you-
one of those cop out endings. They did horribly. It had a lot of potential, and then they ruined it.
Yeah.
Which
I
Trigger
want to
does
set
that
Ichigo on
not Trigger.
fire. I just-
Wait a minute. Is this Trigger? No, it's not Trigger. Yes, it's Trigger. Trigger does that every once in a while.
Yeah, it's just a made up. They just do that.
No. It's not Trigger. It's somebody else, isn't it?
Not sure. Dark,
Oh,
is
God.
fine? Bandred? Is that what you're
Oh,
looking at?
dying.
No, Vandred, it just reminds me of Darling in the Franks, but I'm watching this in the background, and it just made me laugh a lot.
Oh yeah, it's Trigger.
Oh.
It's definitely a Trigger thing. So the thing they made before, they do that every once in a while when they make
it'll help you.
anime. Is they'll
all you
sometimes
need to
mess it
do
up.
Is jack off and you won't be
Yeah, I want to set Ichigo on fire and her child. If I can, I would gladly do that. She has a child. She got pregnant in the end.
It gets
wow,
stuck in
by-
there. You gotta
by
let it
who?
out. You
I
gotta
have no idea. The father didn't
Does
come
it
back.
really
with the milk.
matter?
And then afterwards,
He didn't come back with the milk.
That sounds like barefoot.
But she was like only 14, 15.
Oh,
Damn!
God.
Not only is it
Wow.
jailbait, it's just
Yeah.
Screw it up.
Murder.
But
Really
nobody
funny.
ever made children the normal way for like hundreds of years before then.
Yeah.
So that was kind of the deal there. But yeah.
Yeah, Ichigo had a child. I forgot his other name. The other one that liked, I think it was a red hair that had. Yeah, that guy. He became a baker and had his own family. The
He
glasses
became a
girl that
baker?
is lesbian. Yeah, he became a baker, something like that. I forgot.
Did he make good bread? That's the only thing.
the only
If
thing
there's
I
bad
remember.
bread, then it's not worth it.
I remember
That's
there was a
probably not
meme or somebody made the comment on him being a baker, and then somebody else put a bun in her oven. The one who got pregnant.
Damn. Burn.
Bruh.
You don't want that burnt.
Oh god.
Interesting. I found a.
What has this turned into?
So I'm asking.
We're
The
talking
same
about
thing they all
Darling.
turn
We're
into.
talking about Darling in the Franks. So
I'm
just
asking if
the
you
topic
agree.
alone.
Do you all three hate it? Do you
Yeah.
all three hate
Darling,
Darling in
like
Franks?
the ending, the ending really killed you, and I just wanna burn Ichigo alive if I could.
I just
Well,
haven't seen it,
that's-
so I
that's
can't
one of
say
the-
anything.
That's one of the many reasons the ending was bad.
Why?
Yeah. And the fact she got pregnant. The fact that she got pregnant.
Why? You know, why are you mad? She's pregnant. You know, she can have
Because
kids.
children getting pregnant isn't that great.
Oh shit! She was,
Yeah,
she was a
exactly.
child.
She's
Wait,
like
huh?
14, 15.
Well, I thought what you meant that the show ended. It was like 20 years in the future or something.
No,
like that.
no. It was in the middle of the show, like when they were kids.
So she got pregnant at 4, and you hate her for that.
What about? Wait a minute. Wasn't the blondie curly hair girl got pregnant too during the middle of the show too with the brunette guy?
Oh, like the adults?
Yeah. No, the curly hair girl with blue eyes. She got.
Here,
She.
I'll have to look up the characters.
I forgot the name.
No, this is one where they made an anime and then they didn't make a manga first.
Yeah, it's an
afterwards.
original anime. Yeah, a lot of
like-
trigger. A lot of
Sounds like
triggers.
trash.
No, a lot of trigger stuff is that way, and a lot of the best anime are that way too.
Well, yeah, but
Um.
I want to read things.
So I'm just
Found it. Found it.
Blonde haired. Well, I found the list of them.
It was.
So yeah, the
Kuroko. I can't pronounce it.
yeah, she's the one that they centered around, and then who Ikuno gets pregnant way later.
Yeah. Wait, did she? No, Ikuno did not get pregnant. Ichigo did. Mitsuru and Kokoro.
Ichigo did. What?
Yeah, Ichigo did, and so did Kokoro. Actually, she did have 2 kids. 2 or 3. Yeah, she had 3 kids.
Kokoro. Yeah, Kokoro started when she was like the 15 and then kept on going.
What a MILF. That's a MILF.
I mean, I
Ichigo, I don't remember Ichigo getting pregnant.
I mean, that sounds really kind of.
Oh,
Not gonna lie.
Oh, wait a minute. Now I remember what was up with Ikuno. She liked Ichigo. Remember the one with the glasses? I think
yeah, she was she is a rainbow. She's a rainbow.
she is a rainbow. Yes.
She's a Skittle.
She has a pink triangle on her shoulder.
Yes. Yes. Oh, that the other guy. I found his name finally. Haha. Well. Wait. Now I remember. Ichigo got pregnant by Hiro. I think. Yeah,
No?
they did.
No,
Yeah.
Hiro did like nothing with Ichigo except for one point, and then
Oh,
that's when it started going downhill.
oh, I think they did get.
Because
Yeah.
Hiro was with Zero almost the whole show.
That's true. Let me look up the ending. I don't remember. My brain's bad. I
Well,
am old.
It would be a complete spoiler if I told you why he didn't get her pregnant.
Because he got no dick.
Well, essentially, yes.
I was right.
By that, I mean, yeah. Should I spoil it if we're going to
It
be
got
talking
blown
about
off
this?
in the war.
I already watched the entire show, so don't worry.
Well, but Nexodus hasn't watched it yet,
Yeah,
or
I haven't seen it all.
Darkest either.
I only watched the first season, the first chapter.
Cover your ears. Move, deafen yourself.
I don't wanna.
Zero
I
shape
don't wanna.
to
I
number.
don't care about
Zero
Guardian
to-
Frank, and I cannot mute different myself because then the stream will be silent with all of you.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
other than
go
that,
on. You continue. I don't care. I'm not going to watch the show.
Okay. Hero dies with 0 at the end, and a couple of the other characters die too.
No, that
So-
sounds like a cop out.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool and all. Most
It's
Gundam
annoying.
animes, there's someone that dies, and that's
Yeah, but the way they die is really stupid.
tell me how they die.
And why they die is really stupid. And how they die is really stupid.
I wanna
And
know
yeah,
now. Tell me.
that you'll have to watch.
Oh, but I don't wanna watch it.
Oh,
I have things to watch like BB
Watch
Fly
it.
Eyes and Mob Psycho 100.
just you can watch it another time. Watch Darling the Franxx.
Somebody actually, what is it called? Cosplayed the whole setup. Here, I'm going to send it into largest
Larger
plate.
Largest now.
It's gonna keep upgrading. It's like extra
Oh,
big.
No.
The
Oh,
Like continue it.
no.
Why?
This is my sleep paralysis
You know,
series.
in the middle.
Alright.
In the middle.
Mommy, why is there this girl doing this position? Don't look
Well,
away, sweetie.
The
It's
thing
nothing.
on the
Turn
back of her
away.
neck is like the robot's like information controls and stuff like that.
So the HUD display.
Yeah, the HUD display. And you kind of, in order for the robots to work, you need a male and a female.
No, Patrick, you're
Oh
No, Patrick, you're drunk.
Patrick. No, we're not going out. I'm on call. Go away, Patrick. You're drunk. I can tell. Stop it. What do you want?
We're getting Patrick in the call now. Let's talk about Patrick.
You don't want Patrick in the call. You'll have to
Hold
stop
on,
the
I'll be right
stream
back.
and delete it like right away.
I'll upload it on YouTube. You know, what's the worst that could happen? Instaban.
Oh, and then somebody made a meme of this. Here, I have to post this in largest plate too.
I keep laughing at his largest plate now.
Oh, No,
Darling in
please.
the France.
ah.
That's all fun. Oh la la. Yeah, who's the girl on the? on
that
the
laugh.
Who's the girl on the right? You know, with the ponytails. I don't know.
The red.
Yeah, the red head.
I think,
I don't know. She was like considered the youngest out of all of them.
I
The
think she
spunky
was
one.
Miku, something like that.
She's cute. I'm just saying.
Hmm.
Okay, now time.
Her name
I think she
Yeah,
got gray
Miku.
hair in the end.
Miku.
Wait.
Something happened to her to.
No,
my
she
niece
got gray
Leah.
hair, and she was with
Those
the.
not red. Yeah,
She
one
got gray hair. Oh, yeah. Don't remember much. It's been a while. It's almost been a year since I watched Darling the Franxx.
I watched it like the episode per episode as it came out in Japan, kind of thing.
Oh,
Also,
Okay.
part of the reason why I was so disappointed when it came out. It's like I was watching this episode per episode and it became trash.
So the family
Family
Ma. I
Ma.
like that one.
Yes.
Look at what the dog doing
What the dog doing?
there.
What's the dog doing?
Oh
What's
shit.
the dog doing?
And then you love The Sims? Family Mart. And she dies. There's the video called Hatsune Miku fucking dies, and it is the Family Mart propaganda. And they just
Mhm.
got to the part where Miku says Family Mart, and the heads fall off and says that's all. That's my thing. Okay, so Darling the Franxx, it seems that the three of you hated it, so
So I liked it from what I watched, and they ended it wrong. So example is like Wolf's Rain. I'll still like Wolf's Rain. Its ending is trash. Another one is Enola Zero. That's another mech anime. That I liked that anime. It ended horribly. Just because it has a bad ending doesn't mean it's not worth watching.
Oh, I see.
But I'll warn people. Yeah, it has a bad ending.
Oh no! 그린게.
Does it make a difference if an anime has a horrible beginning but it ends nicely?
I think that's.
I don't know,
that's
honestly.
you know,
Depends on.
Well, by beginning, I mean like most of the anime is horrible and then it ends nicely, or most of the anime is good, but then there's a little bit at the end that's bad. Like Wolf's Rain is just one episode that's bad.
But
The Darling in the Franxx?
all the way through. So you should watch it. Like,
Yeah, Gurren Lagann is.
And also Fully Cooling. It's good all the way through.
You should watch
There's a-
Darling in the Franxx, Mario.
I will watch if you watch Gurren Lagann and Fully Cooling.
You should all watch Vivi the Fluoride
I'm
Eyes,
watching it.
because that's a
It is really good.
yeah. I
Okay,
need to
so-
continue watching that.
Yeah. Wait, you're not done with it?
No, I have not. I've only gotten to like episode 5 or 6.
Oh shit, I'm on episode 4. Okay, I'll finish it and then I'll spoil you. Don't worry.
Oh,
okay. Are we ready for the third topic? You know?
Third topic.
Yeah. Yeah, this was the second topic, the Dragging the Tanks.
Yes. And hello, Thickness.
Yeah,
I decay what you guys said because
Yeah, I said that Dragging the Tanks ending is terrible also. So he's
yep.
third anime. I want to be here. because-
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
This is an anime night apparently.
apparently.
It is a mecha. But I mean, you know, Giovanni Darky, the need to fucking die. That's amazing.
What?
Evangelion, yes. So I heard the last movie came out just recently, and so I'm gonna watch that whole series of movies because I haven't watched any of them, especially since they've been like 4 or 5 years apart. This next one was 10 years from the last movie, so yeah,
The
I'm
last
gonna start
movie
watching those.
The last movie I remember from Evangelion that I heard, it was Thrice Upon a Time. That was the last one I heard of. But I don't remember.
Evangelion 3.0 something, and now the new one is 3.0.1.0.1.
I hate it. Why are they doing that?
it's
End the series.
it's
not
it,
that hard.
that's apparently that's the last one, and
No,
it took them 10 years before the other one. Doubt it. I think it's the end because Evangelion ends. If you didn't know, if you watched the
I
first
watched-
series,
I
have you
watched
seen the
and
series?
the 2 movies.
Okay, so you know it ends.
It's,
Well,
it is
the
supposed
movie
to end.
when they get to the end, it kind of ends. You know,
That's a
I
lie.
don't know if
That's
they
a- that's a
changed
fucking
too
lie.
much.
As they
That's a
said,
fucking lie.
As they said, as Evangelion, the Evangelion has an end, and the end is with death, and death begins with life, and you know it also begins. So you know, fuck it, we're gonna start it again, and that's what they did. And I wasted
Oh, so
an
yeah,
hour of my life.
yeah. 1.1.0 is Thrice Upon a Time, and then there's. Oh wait a minute. There's gonna be a 4.44.
As I said, I doubt it was going
I-
to be the last one. I don't know why. You know, just end it. Just
Oh
say
no
don't
no.
say-
Oh no, Thrice Upon a Time is the one that came out in 2021. So yeah, you're right.
Oh, thank you. I didn't know that. I just knew it was because Aki told me.
Okay, yeah. So it's 1.0, You're Not Alone. 2.0, You Cannot Advance. 3.0, You Cannot Redo. And then 3.0.1.0, Thrice Upon a Time. There's supposed to be another one in there. They forgot the 101.
I hate them so much.
You hate them.
Yeah, I hate them. Okay,
Here, let's see.
I watched the original series. I need to watch the remake because it looks amazing. But from
Yeah,
the
so
one-
apparently, I looked at the plot. This is when it ends. but so the question of 4.4.4 is they thought the name was going to change from 3.0 to 4, but no, they just went 3.0 plus 1.0.1. We're talking about the naming scheme of Evangelion, the movies.
It's horrifying.
Mm,
And the newest one came out, was it? Oh, March 8th. So, it wasn't. Oh, it's English when it came out. I think the English release was just recently.
But English dub or English sub? Because if it's English.
Oh yeah, it was released. No, just like with subtitles. It was released internationally on August 13th. So that was a couple weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. Exactly 2 weeks ago. 1, 2, yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna watch them now because now the end is out. So yeah, they named it 1.0. You Are Not Alone. That came out in 2007. Then 2.0 came out in 2009. Then 3.0 came out in 2012. And then 10 years later, oh no, more than 10 years later. 11 years later, 3.0.1.01.
that's how long it
Thrice
took them
upon
to
a time.
decide how it actually is going to work.
Yeah.
That way they don't run into loophole issues.
I'm just mad that they cannot name it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or something like that.
Well,
Because
they
it's so
could have.
many points.
They should have. The last one they should have named 4.0 instead of 3.0 plus 1.0.1. Thrice upon a time, also because there's words after the numbers.
Who's the new girl?
I don't know. It's apparently introduced in the first 1 or 2. There's 2 new girls.
Two?
But yeah, no, the first one doesn't have the. There's a girl that wears. Yeah, so if you look at the. Oh, that's interesting. When they show the here, I'll get the picture of it. The what do you call the cover?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the cover doesn't have the girl in it. Here's the cover of 1.0, and then here's the cover of 2.0, and it's the same thing, but the girl is just copy. Girl is just they. Oh, is that? Yeah.
They erased. There's no Asuka in here.
There's also. Oh, no, she's
She's up on
Oh.
top. Oh, she's not. Yeah, she's not there.
in the first one she's not. In the second one she is, because that's how it came out in the show too. They added Asuka.
Asuka.
Asuka. They
Asuka
added her later.
Lay or something like that.
Yeah, she came out later. Like it's.
Yeah, because
but,
it was Shinji, then his mom's clone,
Yeah.
then Asuka. Well, it was actually Shinji, then the one drunk lady.
No, the mom's clone
Mom's
was
clone.
the robot.
No.
Or is this the new
No.
girl that I don't know
No.
about?
Ray
The purple hair girl's his clone,
purple?
That-
or her clone,
that's-
raised.
No,
Yeah.
she's
Blue
the
hair,
clone
whatever.
of
Blue hair, yeah,
she's the
no,
clone.
Ray
She's
and
the clone of. No, Ray is the clone of
Mother.
Lilith. She's Lilith.
No, it's his mom too at the same time.
Yeah.
His mom and the
And
soul
Lilith.
of Lilith.
Yeah,
And
it's the
his-
soul of
Oh.
Lilith and the clone of his mom.
But it's
And
in
then
well,
His mom is actually inside the robot
Oh,
because she got all
Okay.
dissolved,
but then
and then he
they
keeps
used.
breathing her in and out. It's all weird.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know. I thought it was Lilith the whole time because that's what they were saying.
No, that's what she ends up becoming. But the body is a clone of the mom. That's why there's so many of them. Because it keeps degrading.
Oh, okay.
Because Shinji's dad's an asshole.
And then, well, who's this purple-haired girl here?
The one in the bottom right.
Yeah.
She's appeared.
That's the new girl.
Yeah. And then there's a brown-haired girl apparently too.
That one was
That-
also
Yeah.
that last one. She's the one that likes Toji. Toji's my man. The bully that became friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really
Oh,
nice.
no,
the
Cool.
bottom left.
I'm not talking about those two people. There's a new girl that rides a mech.
Yeah, she's got like
Yeah,
glasses.
Yeah, is he
Yeah,
not the one-
glasses girl.
is he not the one
That's a
on the
better.
right? I'm pretty sure it's
No.
that one.
No. So I'm just talking about people who ride the mech. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people that end up riding mechs in this new movie series.
Shinji,
Whereas in
Rei,
the
Asuka, Kaworu, Toyi should be one of them, but I don't know if they.
There's only
they
4
can-
in the beginning in the first ones.
Yeah, in the first one.
yeah, in the first ones there's only 4,
Yeah.
I mean,
and then the new
first
one
it was
adds 2.
mostly just 3, and then they tried to add Toyi, and he almost died. Then they tried to add
Yeah.
Kaworu, and Kaworu was the 12th angel. So.
Oh yeah, I'm not
Fucking awesome.
I'm not counting that like experimental one that was a failure. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'm not counting that.
I'm just saying, it was an angel. The thing is, so I mean, I'm pretty sure
Because
Toyi would have done it. You know,
if
I'm
you're
just
gonna count
saying.
that, there's
I'm just-
hundreds of tests with people who didn't
I'm just saying.
survive.
I'm just saying.
Like Shinji's mom.
Mami could have done it. That's all I'm saying. I had,
The bu-
yeah, I'm pretty sure Toyi could have been a a good driver or something like that. Whatever you call it.
but he had to drive like his mom or something, and they didn't have his dead mom or anything.
I mean, you don't have to because Ray-
all the successful ones were like
no,
their dead
Ray-
mom.
Ray made it without having to ride her mom.
It barely. She constantly
she
crashed
already-
and died, and
Yeah, that was the first time, and then just went again, and the robot's like, "Oh fuck, it, let's go."
well, and because she's basically writing herself.
No, she's not herself, and that she was
Whose
using-
soul?
she
Whose
was using-
soul?
She was using a normal angel.
Oh, a normal angel. Well,
Yeah.
because she's Lilith. Lilith can ride an angel.
Lilith. Lilith. But no, she was not. That
Oh,
much
wait a-
about Lilith. The one that's more.
The angels are made out of Adam, though, aren't they?
The one that was
The
more
Yeah, they're made
out of
was
Adam.
Kaworu, because he was able to ride all of them because all of them were angels, and thus he could ride all of them because he was Lilith and he was also an angel.
Yeah.
But
And
Ray
who was the
more-
boy,
Yeah.
by the way? The white-haired boy. What was
yeah.
his soul comprised of? Adam.
See again.
No, he
the
was
one-
just
He's
the 12th
he was
angel.
an angel.
yeah,
Oh,
he was
he was
just
an
like
angel.
the 12th angel because he was trying to find Lilith too,
Oh,
like the actual. Well, Adam. He was trying to find actual Adam,
okay.
which they had stapled to that cross down in the basement.
Okay.
No, remember he said that one on the cross wasn't Adam, that was Lilith.
Mm,
That might have been Lilith's flesh.
No,
maybe
he said
it's
he said like
this
he
whole
was looking
thing's
for
like-
Adam, and he noticed that it was Lilith, and he said, "So we have to return to our own flesh." So Lilith's trying to make me return to him or her or whatever.
hmm
And then just said, "Yo, you kill me. That's my only choice in life, so I'll make it."
oh, the second Ambi Hell. Whenever they make fun of that deal through the whole thing, or maybe it's the
AMP
third.
Hell. I need
Yeah.
to rewatch those. I haven't seen those in so long.
Oh, they're so good. There's actually like 7 of them now.
Uh-huh. I remember
And I
the 6th one,
downloaded
so
them all.
maybe I'm missing just one.
Here, I'll send it to larger plate, largest plate.
Largest.
Largest.
Larger plate.
I'm gonna have to
Plate.
change it now to largest plate. Look, I've just
Yeah, you can download all of them. That's the only way to watch them. YouTube's fucking canceled them all because it's got like
Oh.
monetized music in it anymore.
Oh, okay.
But you can download all of them at once, and it's real easy.
There's AMV Hell 7 now.
Yeah.
And then Championship Edition.
Alrighty.
The only one that's missing is AMV Hell 0.
There was a 0?
Yeah. Yeah, it was porno related.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I've come to realize that some of the content in these 2 videos is truly reprehensible, and I do not want to contribute to spreading any any further.
Yeah, okay. It thinks this guy's gonna like go through all the trouble of having this. Why doesn't he have it to where he can people can watch it directly off of this website
Because if he did that, he could get sued.
by the owners of AMV Hell?
No, the owners of the music.
Oh, well,
So the thing is if you download it that way, then it counts as you recording it. which allows America to bypass it because you're recording something that somebody else is currently playing all the time.
Yeah.
It's the same reason you can technically record music off of the radio or record shows off of the TV
Yeah.
and not get in trouble.
Okay.
Oh,
But
wait, you can
it-
get in trouble by the
Hmm.
They tried to back in like the 80s or
Well,
something.
here's the thing with AMVs and stuff like that. These things, there's enough changed. It would be considered fair use. It's just YouTube doesn't know how to do fair use.
Yeah.
So he could play these, and they could try to sue him, and then he could be like, "Okay, I took him down," but he would
And
be
then
one of
upload
the
them again.
he would be one of the billions of other random websites that have that. Whereas YouTube, the reason why YouTube is having a problem is because it's one big, huge thing.
Yeah.
That's why one thing that should happen someday, which would be really cool, is they had like a multi having a website across multiple computers, a person-to-person computer. A P2P website kind of thing.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Basically using a mixture of torrenting and maybe even blockchain to where it's not in control of one person. You'd have to
Yeah.
take down the blockchain, which if you tied it to something else like a currency, well, it's not going to happen because too many people like money.
I like money.
Yeah. And
Wait.
it's where the money itself is what's perpetuating its existence before other companies that have money. So they would have to buy all of the currency. Well, you just made my currency worth a lot. Thank you, big company, buying my currency. And by the way, doing that still doesn't get rid of it.
Yeah.
Because you just spent money on money that now what are you going to do with that money? Just hold it forever so you can, it doesn't work. I must go. Farewell. Oh, bye.
Bye, Kuma.
We didn't miss like I don't know 5 minutes late, something like that.
Uh-oh.
3 minutes late.
There we go.
Okay, so
Firm.
back with Evangelion. Let's talk about the original series first. You know, the 26 chapters.
Mhm.
Mhm.
That are Netflix.
The Netflix dub is horrible. And sub.
I don't.
Yeah, sub is
use-
alright.
I use dub. You know, I'm sub person. You know, I'm a cool
Mhm.
dude. I'm a one that likes to read.
I think they resubbed it for Japanese too, though. So that's the other thing.
Well, that sounds bad. Okay, let's let's just let's move on with it. Yeah, the original series. When I say the original series, I just mean from all of those chapters. Let's just give a general opinion. I think it was really fire.
Yes.
It was really good, and all of the self hatred that Shin was going through. It was a really great representation of that. And also,
Mhm.
Asuka, best girl. That's my thoughts. And also Toyi, best boy.
If you go with the original series, you could almost say that the ending sucked because they ran out of money. But then you
Yeah.
have to watch the movie afterwards to
Congratulations.
finish it, really.
Yeah, it's like you copped out so hard for that ending. I hated it so much. Like, I like the deal where it was, because it was like everything went to shit and then everything was happening. The problem I had with it was that like 3-episode stint where it was everything went to shit, they're fighting, everything went to more shit, and then suddenly they're in school, and then that's like the last episode somehow, because then he gets through everything and realizes he's needed as a people. It didn't really run across very well as it when I was watching it the first time. I was like, what the hell is going on with this show all of a sudden?
Yeah.
That was my issue, but
Hmm.
it was good otherwise. I liked all the mix and stuff.
One thing that I've heard, like a commonality about it, is you don't really like it until 1 or 2 watchings and then 10 years later.
Exactly, yeah. I could see that. The other thing was what was it? There was The only thing I want to know is how the hell did they plug the mechs back in after they got unplugged so many times?
What, like they would the tip
Because they
would
had the
break or something?
giant. No, the plugs would just literally come off like halfway through the battles most of the time. So then they'd be counting down like 2 minutes that they had to fight with or whatever.
Then they would have to move it with a large like airship and stuff.
Yeah.
I remember like multiple helicopters carrying them and stuff.
I do remember the helicopters, kinda.
Yeah.
So yeah, one of the things I want to say about the ending of the series of the chapters, being chapters, not being the movie. I
Mhm.
really didn't understand how did it come to that, because everything was, dying, and then it was just Shinji talking to himself in his mind. So
I read
"Wow,
it.
project."
I read it just a bit ago, and it made sense because like it was explained, and I was like, okay, but the symbology and stuff that was put across in the way it translates does not work well for it.
I mean,
Um,
I think I got it right, but I think the thing is, how did it got to that? So what I thought, have you seen Naruto? Because there's an easy example there.
in the end of it,
So yeah, I'm talking about the end of Naruto. It will help.
I read it. I didn't watch it.
I mean,
I need
same
to
thing.
I need to watch like I think the last 20 episodes of Naruto. I've watched
Okay.
everything else.
I think you're fine then.
So
So there's this thing, this YouTube that
Mhm.
puts you into a dream, and the dream is your dream life, and it's that was the
yeah,
point
I
of
got
one
to
of-
that part.
Yeah, that
I
was,
know the whole everybody in a dream, and then they constantly. It was basically an excuse for making filler episodes, basically.
yeah, it was. But also that thing, that use of everyone on their own world, having their being with their own minds, and they're having their own thoughts and creating the perfect world. That thing, that's what I
Mhm.
got from the ending of Evangelion. I was like, yo, is this some kind of Tsukiyomi shit or something like that? What the fuck's happening?
Mm.
If I remember
Yeah.
right, that's the ending of the movie. Is that way? And then the ending of the show, and it makes sense once I read it. It was
The ending of the
The-
movie is just him resetting the world.
Yeah.
no, he creates his own world. That's why he brings Asuka with him.
Oh,
No, Patrick, you're drunk.
well,
Go away.
because in the movie everybody dies, and you see all everybody dying and all that, and then the big huge creatures popping up out of the ground and all that, and it's a reset of the world in that he's just with Asuka, and they're in that world, and
You just
yeah.
writing.
they just survived everything that happened.
Yeah. Huh?
If I remember right from the movie ending, they didn't survive. The ending was him wishing that everyone else was gone.
Oh yeah.
And that's
true.
why
Well, but at the very end, it's just him and Asuka on the sand after he finishes choking her. I don't know how long enough to kill her or something, but
no, she's still alive.
Yeah.
She's alive all the way into the end of the movie because she slaps him.
oh yeah,
Oh, she's
the
out.
last thing in the movie is the slap.
Yeah, that's the last part of it.
didn't
The
saw
thing
that.
is
I just
he
remember
doesn't
her
think he
saying,
needs
like,
people,
yeah, that's
but he does, and that's why the new world that he made still had a person in it because he still wanted to have somebody with him.
New
But he
world
doesn't want to
made.
admit
It's the world that they were in that everybody died in, and all
No.
the stuff happened.
That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the
He
word.
wished
Because
for that
remember-
to happen because that's when Ray gave him the wish as Lilith. So he wished and wanted this to happen, and that's what happened to the entire
Yeah,
world.
but
He is
came
the
back
reason
to
everyone
his-
else is dead.
He came back to
and
the original
that
world
way.
because there was the Ray's remains on the beach and everything. So he came back to the original world. But I think he only wished for everyone to be gone. But for some reason, Asuka
Can
wanted
you-
to be gone. And that's why he was trying to kill her. Because, he didn't want anyone.
Yeah, he was upset, is what the problem was at the end of it, and then that's why he ended up not being able to do it at the end. He's like, yeah, he does need people, which is still the same way that happened in the show apparently, because the whole thing in the show was after the angel got to
Yeah.
Adam or whatever and caused the Human Instrumentality Project to go forward in the end of the show, it made all the humans combine souls, and it took Shinji, that last episode of him having all the issues and trying to get over it, to realize that he does need people with him in order to continue living happily. And that's
That was
why
the
the congratulations thing is him meeting
Yeah.
everybody again. Yeah. So it makes sense once you read that part and it's like told,
Yeah.
but
Oh yeah, you
the
have
symbology and
watch
stuff didn't
the
work well.
movie.
It's still there's a
Podcast
semantic
chapter.
thing going on because can you hear me, Nexodus?
Yeah, I can hear
Hello.
you. I can hear you. Yeah. I can hear you.
Because you completely just keep on talking completely over while I'm speaking. I'm like, what's going on? Can you hear me?
Yeah, my bad.
But no, it's not like he's making his own world because he's in the same world.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not
what I'm
like
saying.
there's two worlds being made.
No, if I remember right, his world is the same world without anybody there.
Okay.
So it makes it that way. That's why Rey requested his wish, which was everyone else gone. And
Yeah.
then whenever Asuka was still there, he was surprised and upset. And that's why he tries to then choke her, and it doesn't work.
Because he's a weak little bitch. No.
Well, no, it's because he
No.
actually wants other people with him, but he only wanted like one person, which was Asuka.
Yeah, and that's why it was. But it's the second.
Plus, they're only,
it's
like-
the second time.
They're only
he's-
14.
It's the second time he's tried to choke her out.
I mean, one was in a dream, right? Sure.
Oh, that was a dream. Yeah,
and
you're
it was
right.
Also because he was, just.
No, it
showing
is the
off
second
how
time he tried to
useless he
choke her.
was.
I remember him
He
choking
tried to
her
kill
while
her in
standing.
the series too. Yeah, it was at the bedside or when he was at the
I mean, he wasn't
hospital
choking
bed
her,
whenever she had
right?
Oh,
been mind
No,
raped.
no. What about when she's standing and they're both in the apartment
Yeah, that's the
and
one
she
that-
has
Yeah.
bandages on? That's the dream.
I think that is a
No,
dream. Yeah.
she-
Okay.
Yeah, it was a dream. That was while he was
Okay.
inside of Ray.
And
Yeah.
by the bed, that I thought
No,
he was
that was-
shaking her to try to
No,
wake
that-
her up.
No, that was just when he, after he tried shaking her and it failed to wake her up. Then he just, he just
Mhm.
messed up, just did
I guess that's one way to say it.
it.
'Cause I thought he was choking something
Wait.
else at
Yeah,
during
he did
that
it. He-
scene.
He did. Yeah.
Okay.
After he shook her, he ended up shaking her boobs out,
Okay.
and that was shown. And then
Oh.
the one frame of his hand covered in white stuff that is actually dripping everywhere and actually
Yeah.
animated, but nobody realizes it, is shown after that, just to show he's like, "Yep, you fucked up, boy."
No, he said, "Oh, I messed up," so that was why I said he messed up.
It's like, let me just wipe this over here on this sheet.
Yeah,
I think I done fucked it up.
going back to the system.
Yeah.
But yeah, he only tried to choke Asuka once in the dream and once in real life. But the one in the dream was
Shinji.
because it was using
Didn't he?
souls.
I thought Darkus said he tried to choke her during the scene with the bed.
No, he
I
didn't try to
think
choke her.
I thought he did,
I
but it
don't
might have just
quite
been
remember it.
shaking.
Yeah, I think
he
you
was
just
shaking
shook her.
saying, Asuka, please, wake up, and then
Yeah.
messed up.
Yes.
But no,
Okay.
yeah, he didn't. Wait.
Oh, he sounds like a bitch.
Okay, maybe he tried. Now that I think about it, maybe he tried. Let me.
I
see
think
the-
he did try.
Okay, she shows, There's
You're
so
gonna
many-
look up the scene.
There's so many. I just put Shinji.
Your
Shinji, and it
your
says
Google
she shows
your Google
Asuka, like,
FBI agent
all
is
of
gonna
the-
be like thinking a little weird of you.
Okay, let me see where I can find it. Okay, it seems that it was only in real life and in the dream. When
Okay.
she said pathetic, you know that one. But yeah, about all the stuff that he tried, killing her once. Oh wait, no, that's not what I said. Okay, when he tried choking her into into the dream, it was for a different reason. It was because he was only asking Asuka for help, and it was like he was talking to himself, saying, "How useless can you be? Why do you need to ask other people to help, and you do nothing to help yourself or help others?" And that's why he got mad and tried choking Asuka. So I don't know if that's the same reason why he tried choking Asuka in the real world.
I don't know. It's
He
been
d-
a
he-
long time since I watched it. Plus,
I
there's
like
the new ones.
I liked Darkus' explanation in that he didn't want anybody there, but she was there.
Yeah, when
He
because
didn't
did-
think he wanted anybody there, but he actually did,
Yeah, well,
and he can't handle the truth.
no, you can't handle
He
the
can't handle
yeah.
the truth. Like, oh god.
He did handle the truth at the end, but I mean,
Yeah.
Now I have to find that meme image.
You can't handle the truth. Hold on,
Yeah.
he'll find it in a second.
So yeah, about Evangelion, about the mecha fights, I think that was totally different from all the mecha fights that I've seen. I know
Mhm.
I say this every time I talk about Evangelion, but it looked like just two people fighting, not like robots. That's the thing. That's what I like.
Yeah.
About it.
I'm having a hard time oh, maybe I need to spell it weirdly.
TRUTH.
Because they're the lisp and everything and the eyes going wild. I'm looking for the weird one.
Just type in meme after it and probably pull it up.
I put meme GIF. I'm getting a bunch of gifs of it, but I can't find that one. I think you know the one I'm talking about.
Probably. Yeah. Ray is created with the DNA of Shinji's mom.
Oh, okay.
No.
And one of the episodes they find out which leaves Shinji like emotionally scarred because he had liked her for a while or something.
Yeah.
Who the
Not
fuck?
only that, because
Oh,
they
yeah.
also showed that the lot of clones that they have of Rey, and they just
Yeah.
just kill them and the blood and everywhere, and he was scared of Rey. That's also the thing. He was traumatized.
Well, this is close, but not as funny as the one that I'm looking for.
Youth.
I've never watched this movie, by the way. I don't even kind of know the name. What's
Platoon?
Platoon. Yeah, I haven't watched this before.
What's this movie?
Oh god, yes. You can't handle the juice.
Platoon. A Few Good Men is what it's from.
Is it?
It says a Few Good Men movie clip.
Probably.
Oh, epic.
I mean, I think that is right because I think A Few Good Men was about more of the court-martial process than the Platoon one was.
Platoon, I think I've seen. Is that with Charlie Sheen, really young?
No, maybe.
I think that's with a really young Charlie Sheen.
Oh, it is. Yeah, Charlie Sheen. Oh shit. I guess I haven't seen it in a long time.
Like young, he's like 18, 19, 17.
He's like
in that?
just beginning. Yeah. He barely looks like Charlie Sheen.
Well, when you're a baby like that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it fits for a Vietnam thing.
Wait, what? What's this movie about again?
Platoon, Vietnam.
Platoon. Yeah, it's a Vietnam movie.
Oh,
Uh,
And The Few Good Men is like American legal drama.
American military legal drama on
Yeah, yeah.
Friendly Fire, if I remember right.
Sounds good, sounds good. Might have to watch it. Okay, so are we done with Evangelion, or do we wanna say that 5-hour Asuka or something?
Mm,
I liked it. I'm gonna watch the movies pretty soon, maybe even tonight.
Same,
Well,
I
I'm also
need
gonna
to watch
the movie
'em.
soon.
Movies.
Tonight I'm going to
Ye-
be in my bowl.
do it.
Oh yeah, the place that I like to watch things from has Thrice Upon a Time,
Nice.
and And I think this is one I might go with English dub.
Let's see. Wait,
Well,
English
if
dub.
you have to choose between English Shinji and Japanese Shinji, I'd probably choose English.
I haven't heard English.
Just put the subs on there too.
Just for fun.
Just for
Japanese,
funsies.
him as Japanese just sounds bad. It's kind of like the same thing with Goku,
I mean,
where once you hear Goku in China
or
and Japanese, it's
He just sounds well. Since he
Sounds like an
already is
old
like a
lady.
little bitch, now I wonder how he would sound.
he sounds even more like a little bitch.
I think that's better. It's just good. My brother just
Getting
passed
the
by and said
getting the
that,
mechs
Goku-
Shinji.
that Shinji can defeat Goku though.
And then the reason for Goku is because they decided to use the same voice actor forever, and they wanted to make him sound innocent.
Yeah.
Apparently,
That's the thing with Goku. His voice is
like it represents his innocence.
but he sounds like a child.
He
It's
is a
a
child.
child's voice.
Well,
He's
no.
never kissed. What's
Yeah,
her
I
name?
know
His
that.
wife.
Chi Chi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Milk. They can also call her that.
Milk. Is
Yeah.
that her name?
I think that's the
Yeah.
that's the
Her name is
name.
Boobs.
Boobs in Spanish, yeah, but in Japanese.
No, even in there, it's boobs. Yeah.
I-
It's not like it's like the
Oh,
way
I
a
thought
kid, a
opai.
baby would say. No, opai is boobs. Like everybody says
Yeah.
it that way. But chi-chi means something along like breastfeeding, and it's like the way their kids ask them to eat as babies.
Oh, okay. Well,
No,
that's
slang.
what I've heard. I've heard
Baby
that in
slang.
Spanish too.
hmm
Yeah, in Spanish.
It's one of those ones that like went across somehow.
Okay.
Okay, should we end with Evangelion now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Third topic. Well, this is the third topic. We got an extra topic. This is not about a mecha, but it has a robot. I'm sure both of you have watched this show because we're
Oh
all
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ichijo.
Yeah,
Yep.
Nishio. We're all culture here. So we know that Nishio
Cultured.
is a
Yeah.
comedy anime. I don't know if you can call it just romance. I don't think it is comedy.
With the goat, maybe.
The
Yeah,
goat.
that's really slow. No, it's just really small compared to the amount of other things.
Yeah.
know,
No, it's
Now I think I need to watch like the last 10 episodes of this. I think.
I
Oh,
I
shit.
haven't seen
You
all of
didn't
it.
watch them.
Like I think I've maybe seen like 4 episodes out of the whole thing, and that's it.
Oh. I've
Oh,
watched
wow,
a
you
large
missing
part
out.
of the. I've watched a large part of the beginning of it, but then I've like right when the the girl with the screw is wanting to go to school,
Mhm.
or
Yeah.
it's not like
Second
she's
season.
wanting to go to school. It's when the stories between the schoolgirls and the professor and that group they start intermingling. They start
Uh-huh,
coming
yes.
together. Right when that starts is when I stopped watching.
Damn it! Just right where. Yeah, I was going to say just right when things are going to get good, but I mean things are good all the time too.
I think I've
The
seen
whole
like
show is
all the
pretty
way
good.
up
The whole show
to
is
the
fire.
point like Sakamoto loses his scarf at one point, and I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think I've only
That's
seen like
that's,
4
That's
episodes.
like halfway or earlier than halfway.
No.
Yeah, no, it's not very-
like
very late.
Chapter 5, something like that.
Oh, okay.
I think. Yeah.
Am I reading
I
it?
don't remember he losing his scarf so quickly.
He only loses his scarf for like a very short period of time. I'm gonna put favorite that.
Okay.
It's
even
one
have
episode.
Yeah.
Or
The
episode.
watch
Every episode has like 5 or 2. What
No,
is it? 5, 2,
no,
3?
It's at least
has,
2.
I think it has 4.
4. Okay. Yeah,
Pretty
4
sure
little
4 or
parts to
5.
it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it was
also,
just
the manga.
Mhm.
The Nishio manga is also. It has some more,
I've-
lots
I've-
more stuff.
I've never seen
Yeah.
it.
You gotta read it. It is it is as good as the anime.
Hmm. Oh,
And
I'm trying to remember another one that's kind of on the same line as this that I liked a lot.
the-
Explain something about it, and I can probably tell you what it is.
Okay, it's these 3 girls in a club of playing games with each other.
Plastic Senpai or Plastic One-chan.
No, and one is a blonde, one is black haired, one's brown haired. The blonde is
It sounds like I mean.
Oh, you're talking.
Asobe.
Yeah, I know.
Asobe.
Yeah.
Asobe.
Asobase. Asobi. Asobase.
Asobase. Yeah, I'm reading it in
Asobi.
Spanish.
Asobase.
Asobase, that's how I say it. in Spanish,
Yeah.
so Let us go.
Is there going to be another
It's
season of
this
this?
one.
Because this is
Yeah,
Yeah, there is.
amazing.
They're still writing it.
Oh, let's go.
So they're gonna wait for the manga, I think.
Okay,
Now
because
that we're talking about
this
we need to watch,
this
K-On!
Asobe reminds me of, or this reminds me of Asobe
Yeah.
kind of.
Oh, really? I will need to watch it because it's amazing. But also,
Oh yeah,
none of you finished Nishio. I really did finish Nishio. The anime finished it
Yeah.
and then just went to the manga.
I'm probably gonna read the manga. I just found that I can actually read it on this app now, so I was like,
Let's
sweet.
go. It is good, okay? It is,
I just
it's
like how
comedy
they've
outside.
got that weird like underlying princess that like there's a entire civilization up in the sky that's like just floating around up there doing its own thing.
yes.
Wait, you know what is that, right?
Mm-mm.
They told you what is that, right? If they haven't, then you just watch it and you'll see what it is. It is so funny.
Like I've seen some of it. Like I know that it's the reason that the one girl has little wooden cubes is her hair bits, but
Bruh.
Yeah.
I've seen some of the other. It's so
Okay.
funny. It's just like
Okay, so
why?
the thing is that's not that's happening. That's just Yuko's imagination. I think it was called Yuko.
Yeah, it's the blue haired girls.
No, it was
Like-
the brown haired girl's imagination, which is the dumb one.
Mhm.
Oh, okay then.
She was just imagining how she got the wooden cubes.
Yeah.
So funny.
Oh, because yeah, they were red before, and then they fell from up in the air into her hair and
Yeah,
popped out the red ones.
Yeah.
but they're like the ultimate power source or some crap. and it's like
that's
what?
the thing. That's so funny, you know. Just Aiko. It was called Aiko. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. I'll say it's called Aiko. And this one's Miko. I'm not sure. The blue haired girl. I think she's the most comedic. No. Yeah, definitely one of the most comedic. With the
Mm.
all the stuff. Wait, no, you haven't watched it. Ah,
No, I know
fuck.
what you're talking. I think the funniest one's got to be the one that's like always reading and got the longer hair and the glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really.
Because she's
really
just like
And
she's
her-
the dry humor. I'm like, yes, it's the best.
Okay, yeah, then that's fair.
And
That's
then one of her
personal.
dogs is always constantly flipping.
Oh, I love that scene where they get bit by the dog. Like,
Yes.
what the fuck?
Hey, they are so early.
Uh,
Holy cow. That's so early. Okay, okay, I was going to talk about this scene of Kai, I think you might have seen it, but blue hair girl was walking in the street with Aiko, and then police officer comes by and says, "Yo, someone stole a purse."
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
and she's trying to like bribe him to not look in her bag.
Yeah.
It's a bribe.
And then
That's
she what is that move called that she uses on the goat and on the police officer?
I don't know what it is, but it is insane. Oh,
She's some,
And then the goat just like wobbling around, and then the owner of the goat's like, "Oh, you're like a newborn."
Yeah,
Yeah.
he didn't pay any attention at all.
Oh, that's so
He doesn't
funny.
pay attention to anything going on around him.
Except his goat. Only his
Yeah.
goat. Um,
I'm just gonna say that was one of the funniest scenes ever. She was catching the faces. and
yeah,
just
Mio loses.
destroying-
Mio, that's her
yeah,
name.
Mio. It was Mio. Okay, Mio and Mai-chan. Those are the two of them. And Aiko is the brown hair one.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
Mio just loses it, and it's amazing how she just kills everyone in the range.
Oh, it's Mio, Mai, and Yuko.
Yuko. Okay, so I was right.
Yeah.
The first time.
So Mai is the lighter
Mai
haired
is-
one.
No,
No,
the
Mai's
darker haired
the
one.
dark hair.
Yuko is the light haired one.
Mika? Okay.
Mai's
And then there's the blue.
Mai's the German one. That
German?
prays- yeah, she's German and prays to Buddha.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I didn't know she was
they were in a
German.
pursuit. They were in a pursuit and they had to
I
stop.
think she's
because
like-
she was just praying to Buddha.
Yeah.
And she's constantly carving Buddha figurines.
Yeah. There's a
yes,
joke
the
there
guys.
that's not translating to us at all.
Oh.
It's got to do with like peace or something. It's got to do with the actual religion or something. I can't remember how they do it there.
Mm.
But I know there is a joke because I've seen it somewhere else and it was like referenced once. And I was like, oh, that's why it's a thing. Okay. It might have been in One Punch Man that I was reading it and it like made sense. I was like, okay, that's why it's here and here.
Okay, so another thing is there's some. Do you remember the I forgot the name? The teacher. Well, the male teacher.
Yeah. The one with the bald head or the principal?
No, not principal. The principal is amazing fighting a goat. No, a deer. Is it?
Oh, he
Not
fights a
good-
deer.
Deer,
Yeah.
yes.
Fights a deer. And loses.
And then she's like trying to tell everybody about it, but she keeps on freaking out.
Yeah. Just imagine. Oh yeah, also the principal and there's the vice principal. I don't know how to call it. But the other guy that I don't remember what happened. It was like some statues thingy, and he was changing it for one of his own, and it was just an awkward interaction between the two of them. Like, oh yeah, the statue, huh? Yeah, so weird, huh? As you know, that's just fun.
I think I remember that. Oh,
No, I think it was the one.
I said I've barely seen much of any of it, and that's the thing. I just can't find a place to watch it most of the time. But Kite gave me that one site. I'm sure it's gone there somewhere.
You just illegalanime.com or something like that.
What were you asking? Sorry.
Oh, I just haven't found a place to watch it.
Oh,
That was
here,
my problem.
I'll send it to you. There's
Thank you,
two
Kai.
places that I really like. And you have to go there often enough to where you can get the new name, because they'll change their name and you have to copy that
Mm-hmm.
Link? Shit.
link. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay,
I'll send them to you directly.
that works.
Uh,
She just destroyed a cop, her best friend, an old man, and a goat without hesitation.
So this one,
about the
I normally go for. Oh yeah, so the link that I sent you for Men in Black, that's
Mhm. Same
that's where I get
place. Yeah,
that's where I
okay.
get normal cartoons, and I'll sometimes look for anime there.
Mhm.
But then my anime website is this place. Oops, I pushed the wrong button. I deleted my tab instead of going there. And it's basically an offshoot of Kiss Anime, but not as bad. Oh, and you need a ad blocker for both of these.
I've got an ad blocker.
Okay.
I'm good
Yeah,
there.
ad blocker is necessary,
Go go.
or you're gonna get
Hot
this.
milk in your
Yeah.
areas.
No. No, I have a meme version of what they normally post on those things. Here it is.
Send it on large.
Oh, cancel. Yeah. I accidentally almost sent it directly, which would have worked too, but this.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's a funny one. That's a
Oh yeah. Oh my god, those fucking ads.
Yeah, but this wouldn't it be funny if the one day they just decided to throw a board game up?
Oh my god.
Oh.
I bet you can't.
No.
It's like
Tokyo
feed
Mew Mew's got
me.
a new Tokyo Mew Mew.
Tokyo Mew Mew.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
it's
this-
coming out next year.
The first one that I was talking to you about, the cartoon one, that is more likely to have ancient, old, really hard to find stuff. This
Okay.
one will have more recent stuff and other things. But yeah,
Oh my god.
I'll go between both of these, and I'll almost always find it.
Have y'all? Hold on, I'm gonna just copy this. Copy.
Okay.
Copy. Have y'all seen or heard about this yet?
Nieru Koshan.
I
No
have
idea.
to look at an image, so I'm gonna look it up on Google real quick.
Also, I'm
Here,
gonna
I'll
look it
just
up.
send you. It's on that same site that you sent me to, so I'll just
Okay.
send it.
Oh
direct to you.
shit, that one!
Yeah.
I wanna read it.
I'm
like-
reading it. It is great.
Oh yeah, official trailer for the anime.
It comes out this year, is what it says.
Yeah,
I really
haven't
wanna see it. It looks
seen
so
anything on
amazing.
this.
You
I
need
think
to
that's
look
a
it up.
great
Kai.
idea.
It's
That's
pretty
a
looking good.
great idea for a manga.
Yeah, no, it's a great manga. Honestly, it's like fucking. Oh, it's so good. I want him to release more, just like I want him to release more Berserk, but that's never happening.
Yeah, wait a minute, didn't he die?
He died.
Yeah, that's
Son of a bitch.
like
He'll never finish
this
it
year
now.
or last year.
Like last year, yeah, 2020.
Yeah,
It's like just everything was terrible that year. Just all gone.
Bro, I have to read this series. It looks so cool. The idea is
No,
amazing.
it's worth reading. Yeah, I've read it all the way up to what it's right now, and it makes sense. It's like everything's kind of intertwined with why they're friends and stuff. Overall, once you read it, I'm not gonna give away too much. It explains it pretty quick.
Wait, it is a comedy? Horror comedy? Holy shit, what?
Yes, it's a horror comedy because
Comedy?
she keeps because she keeps having to deal with all the ghosts and things that she can see that are horrible monsters, but nobody else can, and they're constantly like messing with stuff around her. She has to deal with it, so it's a comedy on her dealing with it while no one else notices.
Oh, okay.
There's a bunch of other stuff that's like comedy to it also because her friend is like important in a certain way, and without giving too much away, it's one of the reasons she keeps seeing like more grotesque monsters over time.
Wait, oh shit,
Makes
that's
sense.
a good spoiler.
It's not. It's really not. It explains it pretty quick probably within the first 10 chapters. It's like, this is what's going on. It's like, oh, okay.
But yeah, I think that's
But you'll see
a great
why.
idea that she can see spirits, but if she they notice that she can see them, they'll
They
just kill
start
her.
messing with her. Yeah.
So they're just messing with her, and she just ignores them. So that sounds
Mhm.
like so
And
scary.
they're nasty looking things too.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I've seen some of those. They look so scary. So wow. Just Junji to things.
Yeah, and they do run into like other mediums that can see them, and you find out that she just sees like one version of them, and then other people see like just like wispy shadows or something, and that's it.
Oh wow.
So it's like she sees what they actually are.
Oh,
Keeps going is real good.
That's definitely an amazing manga. I'm definitely gonna read it. 100%.
Yeah, you need to read it for sure.
So it's a comedy horror.
Yeah.
Oh, that's-
I would say that it goes comedy for like the first half, I would say, of the chapters that I've read so far. And then after that it gets more like a suspense type thing.
Oh.
And then horror throughout the whole thing.
Okay, so let's just continue on the topic of Nishio, which is a comedy anime.
Mhm.
So Well, I will say that Nishio is also a tier S comedy anime. But I don't know what would you say because none of you have finished it.
No, I would definitely put it right up there. Easy.
Let's go. You know,
Just from what
easy.
I've seen, it's up there. It's like, this is fucking great. The amount of like budget that they probably just spend on
Foolery.
animating this stupid funny shit all the time. It's just like, why? Why is all the money going there? It's worth it though. I was like,
And what about you, Kite?
What? I'm sorry, I couldn't quite hear the question.
Opinions are, you know, on Nishio also. That's a comedy anime.
Openings? What? I couldn't quite hear what you're saying.
opinions on Nichijou as a comedy anime.
Oh, I like it. I like it a lot.
What would you put it on a tier list?
Just below Asobe Asobes.
And that's what A S. I don't know. I don't know how you
Oh.
put it.
Okay, so I like Konosuba a lot. So
Yeah, so that's
Konosuba
amazing.
is above them both. Then Asobe Asobes, and then this. I can't really just give a number. I don't care about numbers. I'll put them in a tier list compared to each other.
I'd have to watch more Konosuba actually.
Okay, I'll
Yeah,
tell you.
Konosuba-
Konosuba is amazing. Also,
No,
Konosuba.
I get it. The problem is it reminds me of something else, and the plot line dropped me at one point. I remember reading it because I was reading part of it, and I was like, okay, this is okay. And then like the plot line just kept doing the same thing over and over and over again. I was like, eh.
The anime
I'll
might
read it
be
later.
better because it doesn't go over. It doesn't like do something over and over again in the
Mhm.
anime at least. Never watched, never read the manga.
I read the
I think,
manga.
I think that came out afterwards, and they just made it because people wanted it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I think it was an original, or oh no, it was one of those ones where it was popular online, and then that's why it was made into an anime, just like Re:Zero was.
Okay, that makes sense as to
And
why
it was One Punch Man, Re:Zero, and this. They were a group of anime that came out after the manga was popular online. It was never like a book, like paperback for any amount of time. It was just
Okay.
online stuff.
just online stuff where they could read it, and then it got popular enough that they're like, we need to make things.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Anime this.
Okay, so let me tell you something about Konosuba. Now that we're talking about, I think my favorite,
And then-
one of my favorite animes.
And then another thing that happened was the creator of Re:Zero made a couple an episode, I think, of Konosuba. And then Konosuba,
Oh, yeah, that's
the
true.
creator of that, made
I
an
read that.
episode of Re:Zero.
Yeah, they made a
Okay.
crossover episode.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It-
just
it
read
was
a little
just
bit
like
of that.
a guest. What do you call that? Director, guest directing. Not like.
Hmm.
It's not like it was a weird episode. Everything looked different. No, it just it fit in, and it was just directed by somebody else for that episode.
Okay,
Yeah.
makes sense.
But yeah, also
You were
about Konosuba,
talking-
the manga is not completed yet,
Mhm.
and the anime, you know, obviously not completed. But you know, the light novel finished, like I think a year ago. I'm not really sure. I don't remember. But I read the light novel. I'm just gonna say that Konosuba is a masterpiece.
Okay.
But I cannot put it in a tier list.
Look into it a bit more because I've seen some of it. I just haven't seen like a whole lot of it. I think I got up to the point where they end up.
Reusing jokes.
No, I'm trying to think because I know that they got to the point where they're blowing up that one castle over and over again, and
yeah.
then they got up to the point where they had to interact with the paladin's parents.
Oh wait, that's way up there.
Mhm.
But I think I was doing the thing I usually do when I get kind of like burnout on something, and not just that, but like just in general. I think I was watching a bunch of different stuff at that point, or reading a bunch of different things that was like too much of the same. Where I was like
yeah.
reading 5 different things in there, all similar, and then I just like, so I started skimming. Is
Okay, that's
probably
fair.
what I
That's
did.
fair.
Well, here's another one because that's kind of that's a what do you call it? An isekai. It's a
Yeah.
comedy isekai.
That's an isekai that laughs
He sh-
about
he
cheap
should've-
isekai.
The fact that it's an isekai is hilarious. The reason
Yeah.
it's an isekai.
They made it. They
because
just made
the
the
way he
joke of an
died.
isekai.
Yeah. So one that is really good is Jobless Reincarnation. Have you heard of this one? It's
Wait.
basically the father of all isekai in manga. And
Wait,
they
send it,
just
send it, send it. I think I know which one it is. Send the
Hey.
name or whatever.
Here, I'm getting the name now. And yeah, so it's been a manga for the longest time, but they didn't decide until just recently to make an anime out of it. And it's really good. I can't wait for the second season to start.
Which I knew it was Mushoku Tensei. I need to watch
Yeah.
it. It sounds so good. It is
Yeah,
an
so-
isekai where
so
they literally are
a lot of-
reincarnated.
A
They are
lot of the
reborn.
a lot of the tropes that are in isekai came from this.
Okay, that
Like-
makes sense.
Here, the light novel started in 2014, or no, 2012.
Oh shit! Because we were thinking about comedy a minute ago. Have you guys seen Jesus and Buddha?
It's in my list. I
I
want
need to
watch.
watch it. The
I
only
need to
thing
watch
I
it.
know from it is whenever they go on the because I read some of it, and then the one where they go down Splash Mountain or whatever it is. I'm just like, this is insane. Because like while they're strapping in, they're like, people over this age and old people and young people shouldn't be on this deal. If you're too short, you shouldn't be on this deal. And then Buddha starts freaking out because they're like technically 600 some odd years old at least, or thousands.
Yeah,
No,
thousands.
yeah, thousands. Because
Yeah,
Buddha's like 1500 to 2000 or 3000 years,
Yeah,
and then Jesus would be at least 2000 thanks to our numbering system currently.
yeah.
yeah. 2021.
Pretty easy. No, because you'd have to add like 36 to that too.
Oh, you have to add 36. I didn't know.
Yeah, because AD is after death, not after birth.
Oh.
So there's
yeah,
technically
you're right.
like
You're right. You're
yeah,
right,
there's
okay.
BC before Christ, so that'd be before he's born, and then there's AD after he died, and then however old he was, supposedly
30.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
30 something. Which I don't think it actually tells you how old he was.
I think a lot of things
You have to guess.
point to him being about 30,
Yeah,
and not
Which would
more,
make sense.
He's not more than 40.
how
He's
old
under the
was Jesus?
Jesus Christ.
Uh,
Jesus Christ age.
30 to so 33 to 36. That's what
Oh,
it says.
Well, pretty young.
Yeah, he's not like young. Cause of death, crucifixion. It's like, well, that wasn't hard to figure out.
That's another way to figure out the immortality. But yeah,
How was he born 4 years before Christ?
don't ask.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
He was born in 4 BC and died somewhere in between 30 and 33 AD.
So
What the fuck is their
what
numbering system
what
here?
is- what just happened? How did that happen? They literally made before and after Christ that when he's after
Yeah.
Christ because he was born. He was born before Christ. Oh, what?
That's what I'm thinking. It's like it should be 0.
It should be
Where
zero.
was he
What the
born?
fuck?
You know,
Maybe it has something to do with the ghost and the Holy Trinity thing. I don't know.
probably.
I don't know.
I'm
Maybe.
joking.
I don't know. I'm not. A Bible fanatic. I don't read that on a daily basis.
Mhm.
I'm not up to the manga. I'm sorry.
Put it out in manga form. I might read it.
Yeah, maybe.
What is this? What is
Oh.
this?
We were talking about comedy, but let's just also go to isekai if you want, because it's also cool. Like let's say Rister is really different from any isekai, and also the Rising of the Shield Hero.
Rising of the Shield Heroes is pretty good
Yeah.
too.
Konosuba is also
love that
amazing, but that's because it's comedy. And there's more isekais, but I don't seem to remember any now.
There's a ton of them. Half of the manga that comes out anymore is isekai.
Yeah, I keep hearing that, but I haven't seen that many isekais.
Isn't
Really?
there one where like the guy reincarnates into another world as like a refrigerator or a
Yeah, he's like some
What?
kind of household appliance. Yeah.
Oh no, I cannot
but in a
believe that.
fantasy setting and like some girl has to lug him around or something? I don't.
There's something to it.
Oh no,
I
what
know
the
there's
fuck?
one where it's like a sword. but
Okay,
That makes sense.
there's just
The
yeah.
sword makes a lot more sense than a refrigerator or
I don't
washing
care.
machine.
I'd prefer to watch the refrigerator be used as a beating device.
So what?
She just like runs over and smashes somebody's face in with a fucking
You know,
fridge.
that's not really nice. He's a refrigerator. They're gonna put meat in him.
Yeah, they just shove his meat in him.
Oh Jesus!
Hold on, I'm gonna go
That's
to Google.
that's a good joke. I just stole that joke from someone else.
Yes.
Don't worry.
Let's see.
If you don't know, then it's not stolen. As good old Darby said.
Yeah, Reborn is a vending machine.
Oh damn it!
I now wander the dungeon. How?
How do you wonder
Yeah.
when you mean a vending machine, bro?
He's literally getting lugged around by some girl. Oh,
No, that sounds like a good comedy.
after being crushed to death by a vending machine, he is reincarnated as a sentient vending
Oh, he's
machine.
a vending
That's-
machine.
oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
That's so.
I'm guessing that makes sense. They name him Boxo and start carrying around.
Yeah, but so like, how does he? What does he do?
I'm sure he like
He's-
gives them the stuff that they want.
Oh,
Hold
what's
on.
the stuff that
Like
they want?
Reborn is a
information?
vending- No,
So-
I'd bet that like he actually vends out like food and supplies and whatnot.
So you're telling me he
Oh,
reincarnated
so
in
he
a
has an
world,
infinite power source. He doesn't need to be
Probably.
plugged in.
he put elements and stuff like that.
Vending machine.
So he's technically pooping. You know, just whatever they.
Oh
tell
my
him.
god, it's his waste.
Technically pooping. The darkest of waste.
Oh shit!
Shameful
go-
vending machine. Ooh, what is this? It's only got one chapter. It's 16 pages long. I bet it's porn.
What? Ah, damn it! I messed up. I wrote cheating pooping machine. It is cheating vending machine.
Yep, it's porn.
Oh what?
Yep.
How do you walk into that?
Well, okay, so the app that I use to read manga, I looked up Reborn as a vending machine, right?
Yeah.
So I clicked it, and then it brings up the first thing is vending machine. The second one, shameful vending machine. So I was like, well, I gotta click it now.
You don't gotta, but I'm sure.
And it was what I thought it was. No, that's
That's
the only
weird.
bad thing about this one is like, I'll try to find something like Muroko-chan. That one, there's another version of it, except the E, R, and U, or E, R, and O in the name are capitalized, and it's just porn. And I was like, well, that's not what I wanted. So then I had to go find the actual one, find the Japanese typing for it, and I was like, okay, here we go. Because their search function isn't the best, honestly.
Yeah.
But it's the only one that actually works on my fucking phone for some reason. That way, when I'm sitting at work and I'm waiting for a vacuum to pull down a system, I can just sit there and read. Till the owner comes up behind me and sees what I'm reading, and I get in trouble. I'm like, whoop.
Oh shit!
Go
I
away.
forgot about this thing. No,
What?
continue. I'm just. Okay, it was like an hour ago, so I think it's fine. Wait, was it an hour ago? No, it wasn't an hour. It was 3 hours ago.
Uh-oh.
No worries. It was about VTuber talk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was going to be interviewing Toma, but I think I missed.
Oh, no. Oh,
Yeah,
well.
I missed it 3 hours ago. Ah,
yeah,
fuck's
I
sake.
did too. It was during my stream that it came out, so I was like, yeah.
It's
Yeah, I
like
didn't have
I missed Kite Stream.
I didn't have the computer by then.
Almost missed this one.
No, I will watch the vault later.
I think another good isekai was that one where it's the one dude that gets revived, Tanya the Terrible or something like that.
Oh yeah, I love that one.
Tanya the Immortal? What is it?
Tanya?
Tanya the Evil.
Oh, it is the Evil, yeah.
Tanya. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
That one, the
Titania.
guy that got reincarnated
No, it's
into a small girl in the middle of a war and still
Yeah, after
refuses
he gets
to
hit by a
acknowledge
train.
God.
Yeah, he's like, "Fuck you, God! You can't make me do what I
Didn't
want. What
exist.
you want me to do?" And then they just keep giving him like
Bullshit stuff.
just bullshit. Yeah, it's like, here you have to use this flying boot, but you have to pray the entire time in order to use it. And it's like, well, it does me no good. Azumanga Daioh is also pretty good as a comedy in general, but it's like
That was an old one.
it's a really old one, yeah. But the only reason I ever why did I get into Azumanga Daioh? I feel like I saw this ASCII ASCII Princess, right? There it is. Oh yeah. So it would have been 4chan that I was chilling out on the F board.
Oh yeah, Azumanga Daioh would pop up like crazy on there.
Oh yeah, and then it was this one specifically. One, I liked the song, and then two, I was just like, this is crazy.
What is this thing? Okay, it's already started when you send it. Let me just go back to.
Yeah, just go back to the beginning. I accidentally copied at a time.
Yeah, the F board. And now it's gone.
No, it's still there.
Well,
They have, yeah, that's not being used, but
it's
they have
technically
links.
gone, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, they have links to. They're actually working on like a archive of all the Flash stuff ever.
Wait, F word. So you're telling me I'm gonna be demonetized if I hear this thing?
No, you shouldn't be.
What?
We're talking about Flash. The F board was short for Flash,
Oh, okay.
so it was like the way that you played it.
I thought it was
before
short.
2020.
I thought it was short for fart.
Oh no. It was short for Pog.
Hoggy Woggy.
Poggy Woggy. Oh,
That's cool.
Shin-Chan is also up there on comedy, in my opinion.
Yeah, Shinshin is pretty good.
I'd say it's like a
They're still making
tier.
episodes.
yeah. They're still writing it. They've been writing it for like the last since the 80s or something.
Shin-chan.
Making
Oh, I need to
episodes
watch
and making
Shin-chan.
movies.
I know
there's
it's
like
pretty long.
there's like 30 movies.
Oh my! I didn't know it was that bad.
Yeah.
But that makes sense.
Well,
I guess it is an actual like kid show at some point. Like
go
to
to
some extent.
movies on that thing. S here.
Shin.
Shin-chan.
Scooby Doo. S.
Oh, on this site. Okay, yeah. Look at that. Movies.
Oh, I'm in the cartoon movies section. I think I need anime movies. OVA series. No, dubbed anime. Subbed anime.
No, if you go to movies and go anime, type in Shin-Chan, it goes right on.
Oh no! I was going to WCO, Watch Cartoons Online.
Yeah, Crayon Shin-Chan.
Oh, it starts with
Yeah.
a C. Okay.
Yeah, it's
I mean, if you-
Crayon and this start.
Oh no, Nagato.
Nagato.
Nagato Yuki.
Who's Nagato? I forgot him. Who's Nagato?
That's
Nagato.
a girl. It's the purple hair, or yeah, it's purple hair girl from Harui-chan.
Oh, I see
Suzumiya.
24 episodes actually, or 24 movies.
Nagato.
I see at least 25.
Nagato's a girl. Nagato. Let me.
There was a crossover. There was a crossover with that Godzilla movie.
Oh my god.
Nagato.
The
Oh, shit,
yeah,
from
Shin
Naruto. Okay, yeah.
Godzilla. That's
Okay.
why they crossed it over, because the name was similar. Shin Godzilla.
Oh God.
Okay, I found it. I found it. The Nagato I was thinking of, it was Nagato from Naruto.
Mm.
I knew I heard Nagato before.
Well, Nagato's like a common name in most anime stuff, anyway.
Wait a minute. There's Death Note movies called like Death Note Relight, Death Note Relight Volume 2,
Oh, what?
Death Note
No,
L,
this is becoming.
Challenge the World.
No, this is becoming Evangelion all over again.
All over again. Oh no.
Nah.
Oh, this is a live action. Never mind.
Oh.
And then the
Yeah.
Death Note Relight. Let's see what this is.
Just sacrifice
Hey,
yourself.
they got attack.
The Death
They
Note
got a lot
Relight
of
is
act.
basically the anime but turned into a movie.
Okay.
I
So
mean,
basically something I'm not gonna watch.
No, I'm never gonna watch that shit. I hate when they do that.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I hate it with
I
Evangelion.
think
Death.
Cromartie High School might have been okay. Oh, is it Cromartie High School on this one?
And then
Ooh.
Cromartie High School is also way up there in my opinion for comedy ones.
yeah,
haven't
that
seen
one
it.
was a pretty good one.
You need to next. It's
Oh
fucking
wait,
hilarious.
I remember which one you were talking about. You showed me that one.
He ate my pencil.
Yeah,
He
that
ate my
one.
pencil.
I need to watch it. It looks amazing.
He ate them all. Every one of them.
And then it just shows him like kind of chugging along the back and starts to puke. It's like, what the hell is going on?
And then in the live action one, they actually did it.
Yeah.
Wait, there's a live
Oh,
action
it's
of that?
great.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
No, that's some good stuff. Oh shit. I'm saying shit about it. Okay.
You ever wanted to see rabbits shoot each other?
No.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Cat shit one.
Oh yes. I have. They're bunnies most of the time.
Yeah, they're mostly bunnies, but
Yeah.
God
Yeah,
shit.
it's
What?
type-
what
That
the
was
fuck?
that was one of the very first things that I tried to. Oh no, never mind.
you can
Okay.
read it next. It's got a manga.
I'll look it up.
It's pretty good.
Also, I was thinking of The Way of the House Husband.
Oh, yeah,
that's a pretty good one.
Goshu Fukudo?
I don't know. It's the
Goku Go. I know it's a G.
but yeah,
It's on Netflix.
yeah, I know it's on Netflix. I wanna see it.
Oh, they made an OVA of a recovery of an MMO junkie.
Is that?
What? I don't even know
There's an anime that I like called Recovery of an MMO Junkie, and apparently there's an OVA.
Oh. You know, you can check it out then. Oh, what about Horimiya? It is romance, but it has some comedy.
This is a romance anime, by the way, and what it looks like is them moving together.
What? Oh, let's see it.
Well,
Oh,
you
wait.
don't watch that alone. You need to watch the whole anime first.
Wait, what?
Yeah, just watch the OVA of two people moving in together.
That's
It's
good
a
enough.
30-minute
That's good
The
enough.
way you said it though reminds me of that. What's the other one?
It reminded
I
me
don't understand
of-
what my husband is saying.
Oh yes, I loved that one. No, it's
It's
not.
good.
It's not quite like that, but it's different.
Okay.
You mentioned the thing about moving. I remember the one. I forgot the name. It was something like Shiriko behind under the bridge or something like that. That is about a lot of homeless people living under a bridge.
Well, that's it's another Studio Trigger made by the same person who did Bakemonogatari. The
Oh,
person who
shit.
made that novel series, he made this one. It's about this alien girl that also is a mermaid that decides to get out of the. It's a comedy.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
So
can
imagine,
tell.
okay, so imagine the whole series of Bakemonogatari, turn it into a comedy, and have it just as weird as what goes on in that show.
Well, I mean,
Isn't that-
Bakemonogatari is damn near a comedy on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so this
But,
is
yeah.
this is more comedy,
More
than the
comedy centric,
detective side.
yeah, than
Oh,
everything
okay,
else.
okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and more silly stuff happens.
Which, if you read Bakemonogatari, it's like way more easy to understand what the hell goes on in that thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I assume.
Because
that-
I like the idea that they got with the animation on it and everything, but some of it's just like extra that didn't need to be there, and it made so much more sense when I read it. I was like, oh, okay.
the neck twist. That's something that people have been talking about, like saying that's Monogatari only thing when they look over the neck, but like behind also. That's one of the things that people recognize Monogatari more for that one, and also because they say that the diamond is still really fucked up, just like Fate.
Wait, say that again.
Uh,
I did
the-
not hear the
one of-
last bit of it.
one of the feats that people say about Monogatari is that
Mhm.
weird neck thingy they do. Like they look over the neck.
That's not
Oh, look over the shoulder.
Bakemonogatari.
Yeah.
That's a trigger thing, or not trigger. Shaft. I mixed
a
up
Shaft
with
thing?
Studio Shaft. Yeah,
Okay.
that's a Studio Shaft.
Yeah,
thing.
but people
So
usually
anything
just
made
people usually just
Yeah,
say
they
that
look backwards and like
yeah.
it's weird.
People usually say that
here.
that's straight up from Monogatari, and also that from
That's
Monogatari
like,
there's also another thing.
that's
I
like-
think it's timeline.
Yeah, that's like
If you look up Studio Shaft neck, I just found the image
Oh
of a post.
Oh,
no! I
let me.
feel like safe search needs to be on for this.
No.
Studio.
Open in a new tab.
Shaft neck.
Neck.
Oh, I
I
see.
found I
Yeah.
found it.
Oh.
Trophy.
Oh god.
There's a lot.
It's just a ball hinge. The spinal cord of a Shaft character.
Yeah, there's that too.
It's like.
Oh god.
Uh,
Oh
I
shit.
get what they're trying to do with the movement, like the look around, but
Yeah, but it's not
I
working.
mean the only one that it really works on is the doll with the blue hair.
Oh,
I've never seen that one. The top right.
Oh, hold on, I don't know what you're talking about. Hold on, let me look.
On
Uh,
this one, it's the bottom middle. I don't think I've ever
Uh,
seen the bottom
no.
middle one. Which
Hold
one's
on.
the doll?
Hold on, I'll show you. Hold on a second. What's her fucking name?
also, if you see the image on the top right, that's the guy with the broken neck. It reminded me of an anime. I forgot the name. It was something like I became a vampire. No, vampire, no, a zombie or something like that. That the guy was a zombie.
Click on that. That image should pop up
Oh,
for you.
that. Okay, I was thinking.
She's like a
something
golem, actually,
yes,
or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think of her as a doll, but yeah, you're right. It's basically.
Yeah,
a
she's not a
golem.
person.
Yeah,
She's
always
like
says,
a-
she keeps on saying that constantly. I'm not
Mhm.
human.
Okay, so
Yeah, all their characters
there
like
was
look
another
backwards and over.
what the fuck is it? Okay,
the fucking evil little cat in the bottom left. Smug as
Yeah.
shit. Killed all the people.
QB.
Yeah. The only thing I ever remember that like series for is anytime I see it, I always remember one thing.
It being shot to hell, or how about the Nightman? The Nightman. This is a red. I'm conflicted about furries. Monogatari cosplaying contest results in multiple hit neck injury.
Shaft did it again.
I want my hat back.
Let's get your
What
hat
my
back.
hat back?
I want my hat back if I
Let's
can't
get
do
your hat
Homura.
back. No.
Homura. Here,
yeah.
It's a very nice.
Let me see if I can find it. Okay, let me see if I can find that anime I was talking about. It was like a magic girl zombie. I don't remember.
Magic Girl Zombie?
Let me see if I can find it. A magical girl zombie, but it wasn't a girl, it was a boy. Oh yeah, it is called Korewa Zombie Desuka. Oh yeah, I remember that one. Is this a zombie? It's called. It is about, okay, let me tell you, it is really fun. It is about this
God.
guy that died. Someone killed him.
Oh
Well,
yeah, I've seen some of this. He like keeps getting the shit beat out of him all the
yeah,
time.
yeah. He's a zombie, and that's fun. He
Yeah,
gained powers of a
that's good.
magical girl, and he gets dressed like a magical girl. You know?
Yeah.
Oh,
And-
zombie. I
Yeah.
think I know the one that you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. It is. I think that's a decent comedy. It is. It is good. It is. It is decent.
Wait, is that where that girl's from?
Wait,
What
which
girl?
one? The one
The
that
one
doesn't
with
talk?
the one with the helmet.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, this is what I think of when I think of Kirby. This, and this is what actually before I ever watched Madoka Magica, this is what made me want to watch it.
I still haven't seen it,
Oh,
but
you
it's
haven't?
probably no. It's probably like I've it's been spoiled so far at this point.
Have you
It's
seen?
no
Have
big
you
deal.
been spoiled of the third movie though?
Maybe.
Okay. But yeah,
Oh yeah, I
think-
remember seeing this in Wet Gins.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's where I saw
2012.
it. And then when I saw that, I'm like, oh, let's watch this anime. And I watched the anime. I'm like, holy, yeah, it is interesting. And then the movie just makes it interesting more.
More interesting. Yes. I haven't seen it. so,
Pressing.
no. Oh wow! Why am I lagging? Oh wow! Why am I lagging?
Super
wow.
Super
duper.
duper.
Oh, I
Yeah,
lag
it's,
like
one
crazy.
of my playlists on YouTube is called Super Duper.
Mhm.
Do you have it, guys?
This song.
I sent a picture. You know.
Oh yes. I know of this. Somebody convinced me to watch it. I
Oh
watched
yeah,
it all.
that guy's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's a comedy.
It's a
not one of the
decent comedy.
best. I don't
It is.
like it
It
that
is
much.
I
decent
think
at
I
most.
read it for the most part. Yeah.
It is a decent comedy, but it is a good action anime.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
I didn't really like it that much.
The action or the comedy.
It was okay.
There are way better animes out there.
Yeah, they definitely are. But you know, the action, it was good. It had some sentiment to it. The comedy, it was, as I said, decent as much. The most you can get is decent with this anime.
Yeah.
Here's if you don't want to watch all of Madoka Magica because it's been spoiled so much and you don't think you want to watch the movie.
I want to watch it.
This right here is a good summary of the movie.
I want to watch it. I want to watch Madoka
It's-
Magica.
and I love how it's titled. Humor was never a good person, and why it's a
Why
good,
Rebellion is-
a good movie. Yeah, it's true.
But yeah, Madoka Magica. I want to watch it. What other comedy anime we have here?
I'll probably have to watch it at some point. Probably whenever one day when I finally catch coronavirus
Okay.
and have to stay home for 2 weeks.
Oh, no, that is not.
The thing is like my brother caught it last year and nobody else in the house caught it. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 people at least in the office that I work in have all caught it. And then like me and one other guy who were around a bunch of people before that had it, and neither one of us caught it. So it's like at some point we're gonna either really catch it or it's just
Or
never gonna
you're
infect us.
immune, bro. Maybe you're immune to that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's like
same kind
previous
of thing
community.
happened. Same kind of thing happened to me. So like in January 2020, I caught it. Like that was like near the very beginning.
Mhm.
Nobody else in my household caught it. Then everybody in my household, well, not everybody in my household, everybody at my work. There was like 40 people at my work that got it.
Mhm.
But then later, the people in my household got it, and they tested positive. But I had no symptoms, and I never got it, and I've never had it or got it since the
Yeah.
first time. And I've been around all these people that have had it.
Yeah.
They kept on at my work because they're not really allowed to tell you who gets it. They
Mhm.
just tell you to go get tested. I got told to get tested 6 times.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, and every time it said negative.
Yeah. No, I've had negative ones, and then I give blood every 4 months, I think is what it is, because I give double red donations. But each time I give a donation, they give me an antibody test at the same time. So each time that's done, like a week later, I'll go on to the little deal and see if I've been tested positive, and I haven't yet. So it's like I've either got
Oh.
no antibodies and I'm immune, or I'm just really good at not catching it for some reason.
Okay, so they're doing an antibody test, and it says you've never got it.
I've never had antibodies to it. Yeah,
Huh. And if it said you have antibodies, but
it means I
You're
would have
good.
had it at some point, and I'm good. Yeah,
okay.
or I've had the shot, whichever one they want to jack with. But I'm not getting the shot. Screw that shot.
All right.
I mean, sure. I haven't got it at all. In all this time, I
Mhm.
never tested to see if I had it, but I never had it because I've been fine.
Yeah, I've tested a few times, but I've just never caught it.
I've
Yeah,
never.
And
Working
I
on
know
that
I've
I know I
never-
haven't caught it because I live in a household of 5. Yeah, 5 people, and those. In those 5 people, there's 2 that are at risk, and none of them had it. So I mean, I shouldn't have it, right? It's
you
not like
should.
I'm asymptomatic because they will, it will affect them.
Yeah,
So yeah,
Oh,
I'm
that's
just
what I'm looking up.
just fine with that. There's nothing happening to me, and I'm getting my second shot in some days. I don't know. I don't know how to count.
This many. You just hold up a hand.
This
That's
many.
another Studio Shaft movie that I want to watch at some point. It's called Fireworks.
Sounds interesting.
I like anything that comes out of Shaft. So I like the Shaft.
I like
Send
the
it, send it,
shaft.
send it.
And anything that comes out of the Shaft.
You done goofed. Damn it.
The
I know it's-
consequences will never be the same.
Well, no. So, like, I remember a
Oh,
specific.
I knew it. I knew it. Kite. That movie, Fireworks, sucks. Sucks balls.
Oh, it does?
It's horrible. It's bad. Bad as fuck. It
Are
is
you
so
sure?
bad. Yeah, I'm sure.
But it's by Shaft.
Yeah, it's fucked up. It's bad. It's bad. Down bad. It's horrible. You watch it and you get eye cancer. It's bad.
Shaft.
I really hate that movie.
But what were you saying, Turkis?
Oh, so I know it's been like almost 10 years now. Well, it's been at least 10 years, I'd say. There's like one video, and I've been looking for it because it used to be played on Wet Gens a lot. But it was, if I remember right, the name of it was like Twilight Sparkle or something like that. And I remember a bitch always played it. Damn.
And I thought it was portraying to the whole consequences will never be the same, and I'm gonna get the internet police after you and stuff like that.
Well, that too. But it's just memery in general.
Yeah. Because
There's Kane. Maybe this is gonna get me closer to what I'm after.
Kite.
I remember in the end, the girl was like never allowed to use the internet for like the next 5 years or something.
Oh
What
yeah,
the
that's
fuck?
because she kept sending nudes to people. It's
Yeah.
probably a good
What?
idea
What
that
the
they
fuck?
took her internet away.
There's this
Jesse
underage.
Slaughter.
Yeah, there's this underage girl that was sending nudes to people, and
And then
kept
her
on
dad.
doing it.
Hold on,
And then
I'll just
well-
find it up.
Well, and then the internet, the 4chan trolls started sending the nudes to her school, to her father, to
Oh,
everybody.
I knew
the-
it now. I know
to
that one.
make them, hey, this little girl is doing this shit, and they call that's when the height of where they started like calling it cyberbullying and that they were bad for doing that. It's like, no.
Yeah, this has been like a long time. I forgot how long ago that was. This is 2010.
Yeah.
Here, I'll put it in.
But that's when they started calling it out as cyberbullying, and that's when the moment they started calling it out that way, I'm like, that's bullshit, 100%.
Mhm.
They're basically telling, yes, it's bullying, but in a different route. If you know what I
Yeah.
mean.
I mean, you can consider that bullying, but they're doing something that it's an underage girl. She shouldn't be doing that. So, might as well tell the parents to they take her away from that because she's doing something that's autodestructive. So
Yeah.
I don't count that bullying. I mean, if they post it online
And
like
then
crazy, then it is bullying.
That's what 4chan likes to do, is do that kind of thing to people who like hurt cats or people that
Yeah.
do things like that are bad. They'll do the same thing to them and show everybody else, hey,
Yeah.
look at this bad person doing this bad thing.
Basically, DDoS attacks to people that deserve it.
I don't think it's
Yes.
DDoS, but I mean, sure.
Oh no, they DDoS the
doxing.
shit out of people.
Well,
doxing,
DDoSing,
Okay,
it's
DDoS.
more doxing is what I'm thinking of. They
Okay,
didn't DDoS this little girl's computer.
No, they didn't DDoS her computer. Well,
And
the
then the
DDoS
cat
attack
thing.
gets all
I
the
thought you meant
information.
the-
The cat thing was a big one, yeah. Like you don't
Yeah.
fuck with a cat on 4chan.
But yeah. I thought you meant a DDoS attack, and I was like, oh, what the fuck? They crashed their server. But yeah, I mean, they were in the right. Let's be true. Unless they, post it online for everyone else to see, then that'll be wrong because she's not.
Well, there
sending-
was some people that did that because they had access to him. It's the same thing as like what was it, the fappening? Whenever that happened,
there's good and there's
what
bad.
was it,
But
2013?
it's mostly good that they said that to the school and to the father, because she wasn't supposed to be doing that. That's something that's out-of-structure and not good. So I mean,
Mhm.
might as well tell the parents. As if you see a child smoking, you will tell the parents, yo, what the fuck? Do
Yeah,
something about this.
unfortunately, she didn't correct herself. She is a garbage fire now.
Who didn't? I'm sorry. I couldn't quite
Jessie Slaughter, the little girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
I never heard anything more than what happened to that point.
She got worse. She does some weird. She did some weird stuff. It was something that I like saw one thing about it like later on, and I was like, "What the hell?"
Hmm.
And then I just completely forgot it. It's not quite as bad as like Chris Chan, because
Oh, yeah, Chris Chan. I've been following that recently too.
Oh my
Jesus
God.
Christ.
garbage fire is
yeah.
an understatement. But which just means that ain't shit gonna be talking about him for the next like 13, 14 years.
Oh, so he's in jail fully?
Yeah, he's in jail.
Who's Christian?
He needed to be in jail, but he needs to go to a mental facility. He
Yeah.
really does. Because there's nothing.
So we're going to
Wrong with
teach. We're going to be teaching Nexodus about Chris Chan apparently.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me bring up Sonichu.
Sonichu, yes.
No, what is that? That sounds bad. What is that?
Oh, there's one guy that, because it looks like he. Oh my god. Somebody has the entire, like, whole, all of his stuff read out. It's 5 hours, 5.5 hours damn near.
What? No, I'm not going to read 5.5 hours.
Yeah, 5.5 hour video sounds about right to learn the lore of Chris Chan.
No, just tell me what he do. What did he do?
What did he do?
What
Everything.
the fuck?
So.
Okay, I'm just
ripped off
reading
two
right
major
now.
characters. He's ripped off two major characters, and combined them to make his own OC, and then told people to not
2000
steal it.
or no,
Oh, that's a different one.
1995. In 1995, when he was a child, he won a contest that gave him a bunch of video games. From Nintendo. I forgot. There's so much to this.
There's so
And
much.
I remember when I first started reading into it, I was like disgusted at it at first, and then 6 hours later, after reading more, I was like, "Why did I read
Oh,
all
no.
this?"
Yo,
Why does he got boobs?
When I looked up Shaft Neck, yes, I got a lot of Studio Shaft and all that, and then I got a lot of golfing clubs and like the thing that goes on the tip of the golfing club.
Oh, the like the sock or whatever they call it.
Yeah, but these are weird looking. They're not quite like socks.
I found Short Stack Records. Mm.
Okay, so about Christian, the thing I found is that he had sexual intercourse with his mother.
Yeah, he did that. That's his most recent thing.
That's the thing that just happened.
Yeah, everything else has been like okay until that. The problem is after his dad died, it just went
Well,
downhill.
yeah, and then
fast.
we keep on saying him. Sorry, her.
No.
Because it became a her.
What? No.
Whatever.
Uh,
It's a transgender.
Yeah.
at
And
this
this was
point.
before
It's called Chris.
transgenderism was cool.
called Chris. I'm just
No,
gonna call him a
he-
he. It's called it's Chris.
His transition or whatever was like right in the beginning of whenever it started becoming a thing. So like
Yeah.
2015 or some shit.
Yeah.
Because I remember his thing being around the same time that one jackass that sold all the M1A1 Abram or M1A2 Abram secrets to like everywhere was getting charged for military fucking up bad.
What was this? I don't remember this.
Oh, what was his name? I can't remember the guy. I remember the other one. Hold on. Asshole who sold M1.
At least it's not a gift. So,
Oh no.
under the list of shaft neck images, this one pops up.
Oh no.
Oh no, what's going on?
Oh, she most likely will get the shaft neck after that's done.
It's truck gun.
Yeah, but it's like the split image of her just touching her.
Yeah. What's her name?
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. People, yeah,
Army.
now that I remember we were talking about comedy.
Tank.
Zombieland Saga.
Secrets.
You watched it?
Zombieland Saga, yeah. I've watched it. I didn't like it. It wasn't that great.
Okay, that's alright. I did really like it, but sure. It happens, you know.
Zombieland Secrets is what you said?
Zombieland Saga.
Zombieland Saga.
I don't think I've seen it or heard of it.
It's it's really weird. So just watch the first episode and then you decide if you like it or not.
Soldier, court, marshal.
Oh, my ears.
Is it this guy? It's 2004. It's not him.
Oh, list of different fractures. I like this. Infographic.
Just all.
Simple fractures,
Oh,
the
what's
spiral, the oblique.
Oh Jesus, the spiral sounds terrible.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh,
it
it's
sounds
Manning.
terrible, but it depends on
Segmental.
so the simple spiral fracture. Okay, that's fine. Compared to the wedge fracture, all
What
of the
happened
wedge
to the wedge?
fractures look bad. All of the complex fractures looks bad. It's the simple fracture that makes it not as bad.
Also looks bad.
So you can
Okay, yeah.
What's
I
the
can
shaft
see
neck in
that.
here?
The complex fractures are
Oh, wait.
terrible.
yeah.
Classification of female
Uh,
shaft fractures according to
So
Wait.
the guy's name was Bradley Manning.
Oh, Bradley. Okay, I remember. Okay,
Chelsea Manning now.
yes, I know what you're talking about now.
Because he was the WikiLeaks guy. Yeah.
They never told, or I never heard what secrets he was revealing exactly. Well, that's not exactly, but what secrets? It just said that he leaked shit and never said about the tank or anything.
No,
So
it
that's
was
why.
part of like what was going on as like is currently classified military operations. He was leaking that. He also leaked tank secrets, if I remember right. That's what they caught him with.
Mm.
And then
That would
while
be
he
very.
was-
That would be most egregious because why would you need to release that information?
yeah,
You know, there's no good reason for that, unless the tank parts were being made with fetus parts or something.
yeah. There's a ruby in each one that's highly radioactive apparently. So don't touch it if you ever find one.
a tank and a ruby inside this tank? Yes. Okay. I will try not to touch rubies inside tanks that I've taken apart.
I wanna
It's got
touch
to do
it.
something with it's a stabilizing mechanism, and the ruby is like cut a certain way so it reflects the light. But the way it's made, it ends up being radioactive or something. It's something you don't touch if you find it.
Yeah.
I remember that. You're like, don't mess with that. Okay. It's
I'm
easy.
guessing it's a synthetic ruby that has a mixture of radioactive elements in it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Because yeah, I was watching videos on how to make synthetic ruby, and a way to know that it is ruby is UV light, and it just shines like crazy back at you.
That's
Oh,
how
nice
you
and
make.
red.
That's how you know it's a real one.
It's like a weird bluish, like iridescent color. It's weird.
Yeah, if you go through a camera, it's red. That way it just
Yeah?
comes
Oh,
through.
wow,
'cause
that sounds
there's some
interesting.
color that doesn't go through.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, Bradley Manning is almost as bad as that one guy. What was the other guy's name? He ended up getting captured after abandoning his post, and then in the recovery attempt in the very beginning of the war, he ended up getting like 7 or 8 other guys killed because they kept trying to get him back.
Oh, I'm thinking of a scorpion under blacklight. Yeah, you're right about the ruby. It's bright
It's
red.
red, yeah. I was about to say.
Yeah.
It's like, Scorpion under blacklight is like that weird blue color, yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
I was
cool.
thinking of that because I was talking about blacklight and iridescing. It does it's the same kind of light throw off, but different color.
Yeah. Oh, the other guy I was thinking of was Bowie Bergdahl.
I don't know those names. I'm really lost in this stuff.
Oh, this is military stuff. It's U.S. Doesn't really.
Oh. I mean, I'm still lost.
he-
You know, stuff like that military.
Yeah, Bowie Bergdahl. Basic idea in the very beginning of the war that America started back in like 2003. He was overseas. Oh, he went. Oh, his was 09. Okay, so it wasn't that long ago, I guess. But from 09 to 2014, he was held captive by Taliban, right, in Afghanistan and Pakistan. I knew people that had friends that had gone like on the rescue missions to get him back, and had subsequently died because of that.
Mm.
But then they ended up. And this is one of those things. It was one of those deals where we really didn't like it because they basically gave back several really high-ranking members of the Taliban for one private army guy that had decided to desert his post.
Mm.
And then subsequently people died trying to get him back. So he's been dishearteningly discharged. I actually saw him because he was stationed, like, as some of his last stuff, he was stationed at Fort Sam Houston in San Antonio. Bragg, sentenced, dishonorably discharged, rank and private, fine 1,010 months. No, that's a lot. 10 grand. No prison time. Ooh, people got mad about that, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, and then all of that was undone just recently.
What?
Everything that happened in the Middle East. Yeah.
Yeah, it's my cousin's actually a ranger, so he's doing all kinds of
Oh.
secret stuff over there last couple of years, and basically all of his work that he was used to, like he saw as being good and done properly, just got undone with what happened in the last like 3 weeks.
Mm.
But so they're sending more people out to reclaim the area, which is bad because now the Taliban's got all those good weapons.
Yeah.
Just a large stash. It's like,
Oh.
And just piles and piles of cash too, apparently.
piles of cash, weapons, piles of ammo, piles of high explosives. And then they said that they were going to give us give everybody in the country until the 8th of September, I think is what they said, to get out if you didn't want to be there. And now they're just bombing, they're suicide bombing the places that people are like gathering to be able to leave.
Yeah.
So it's like, you guys aren't trying to be civilized about this at all.
We're already political. Huh?
Well, that's not political. It's just the truth.
I mean, but the truth is political, isn't it?
The
It
truth
can
is
be.
political.
Yes.
You said it.
I'm
It
just
is in
saying
this case.
we're on the comedy anime topic.
Sorry, we've gotten far off track.
Yeah.
Some of that's got to do with me having been in the military, though. I can run away with something else.
Hmm.
I don't even know how we got there in general, though.
Yeah, stuff happening. I assume we don't know. I mean, when I say we, I mean me and my country. I assume we don't know much of that because point one, we don't care. Point two, I don't. I think no one cares. Not even the the news. They don't talk about any of that. Or I mean, I don't. We don't watch the news. I don't watch this. I don't watch the news. I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't know what's happening
news
right now.
anymore either.
The only thing I know about politics and US is that Biden is the president. Yeah, that's all.
You can call him that if you want.
Wait, he's not the president.
He is, but everybody's pretty sure his mental deterioration is far exceeding what should be allowable at this point.
I mean, but it's still the president, just a crazy one.
So, for how much longer, we don't know.
I mean, but it still is.
Because, what's her name? Kamala Harris, the vice president, is actually trying to rally enough people to be able to say that he's unfit to be the president, so she can step in now.
Bruh.
But she's finding it hard to do that because people are like, no,
No.
you're not going in there.
They'd rather not have her.
You're better off with the senile old guy.
Yeah, just.
But
I mean, shouldn't that be,
you guys hear me?
what do you call this thing? Not illegal, but it's not illegal, but I forgot the name of that. It is like
Did I mute myself?
shitting competition. I don't know, remember the word.
Shitting
No, it's not.
competition.
It's not called shitting competition. I forgot the word. But not unfair. It's dishonest competition. Which means she's trying to get people to say that this guy is mentally sick or something like that. I mean, shouldn't that be punished? Like, yeah, okay, then you're not getting charged if that's true or if that's happening, because that's dishonest competition. You're trying to get someone out of their place because you want to be in there.
So conflict of interest.
Yeah.
It's a conflict of interest for her to push for that, and yeah, if she starts pushing for that, it makes sense. She can't do that.
Oh no, where's Darkest? Oh wow.
Did we lose Darkest?
Technically.
And then how about these little chuggers?
Well, these sugars. Whoa, ew. Lingering taste, healthy.
Yes.
Quote unquote.
I love the lingering taste part.
Now as liquid. Wait, includes price? No, now as liquid. Wait, they have it before. Oh shit. I think something is going on. Wait. Right after I started bad mouthing the president. Oh no. I think something's going on. If I don't make it back, tell my cat I said hello. we'll tell the cat, don't worry.
He eventually just got kicked out, I think.
Yeah. I think it was just just Discord being Discord.
Something on. If I don't make it, tell my cat. Oh, okay. I see what he typed in. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Literally, I was like talking. I could see it on the deal where I was talking and you guys couldn't hear me. My voice connected deal went from like 39 milliseconds to 5,000 plus. I was like, what the hell is going on?
That happens.
That's the first time I've ever had it happen.
Yeah,
Sugars.
I had
God,
that.
it's cottage cheese. No.
I have that happen every
It's
time.
lingering taste.
Ugh.
Yo, wait! I just
What's-
noticed something.
What's the prize?
Good question. Free.
I like how
Your
healthy
life.
is in quotations.
Yeah, as I quote unquote
What?
healthy.
Yeah, quote unquote healthy.
Includes the prize. Okay, yeah. What is the prize?
What could be the price?
Now as
Oh, that's
liquid.
me.
What was it? Not liquid before?
Yeah, that's
No,
what.
it's cottage cheese, so it was like chunky. They
Maybe.
just blended it better.
Yeah.
But quote unquote healthy. Obvious plant foods. That's not a plant. That's
It's not a plant at all.
No, there's thing. It's called an obvious plant. It's fake.
Yeah.
That's what that's telling you. Do you see obvious plant on the side like that? That means it's letting you know that it's fake.
It's just like pilk.
Wait, milk is real. It's just poison.
Pickle milk, not
That one.
Pepsi.
Oh, okay.
Ugh, it's fucking cow udder pickles. Like no, none of that. I've got too many
We need
tabs
some
open
pickle
now.
meat. We need some pickle meat. It looks good. What's the thing now? What's the thing of God? What is the thing? What I was saying before, I forgot. Yeah. The only things I know about as I said, politics that Biden is president, and yeah, that's as I said, it's dishonest competition.
Yeah.
And the only other thing that I know, I don't know if it's politics, but I mean I also use politics, outside US and outside my country, even though I don't know the ones in my country. Outside those two places, I know that Taiwan is a country or something like that.
Oh yeah, China.
Did you just say Taiwan was a country?
Is
Taiwan is a country.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
know. You don't say Taiwan is a country.
I
Too
know,
late.
I know.
Oh, I
But I'll
found one of
say
the other not safe for work YouTubers that I follow. I should be following. Why am I not subscribed? There we go. Much better.
Not safe for YouTube?
Oh,
Not
shit,
safe
that's
for
bad.
work YouTubers.
Okay.
Skills is called
Not safe for
anxiety.
YouTube YouTubers.
Well, some of the stuff is, yeah. They're Pixian.
Anxiety. Oh, they're Pixen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they're on the YouTube also.
Yeah.
Or they upload, several stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Copy. 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 Paste. Go. Come on, Twitter.
Yeah, the
This
presents a
profile
good
may include
artist.
potentially sensitive content.
The stuff they post is very sparse from 3 years ago to a month ago, but there's not very many things.
They mostly stay on like Twitter and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I see.
I mean,
I thought they stay on, certain,
they
those
produce
18
mainly
sites.
porn, so I'm not surprised they don't have a lot of YouTube stuff on there.
Well, that makes sense.
I mean, most of, from what I saw on the YouTube, it is just, safe for work versions of, the plus 18
Of
stuff.
whatever he's made, yeah.
Yeah, so it's just less. So it's like it can make the, I don't know if it's he or the person can make like the not safe for work version and then just cut those things out and let's go. We have a different ending or whatever.
Yeah, he's kind of like, he does the same thing that -8 does.
Just cut it out. What's the matter?
Yeah, or Plague of Gripes to some extent.
Or add them, add stuff maybe even. So yeah, it's just that. But yeah, I didn't know that obvious plant foods was a thing. No, okay, not that one.
Uh-oh. Oh no, it's Taukaka.
What? Taukaka? What?
What?
Oh, it's on this non-safe for work thing.
Oh, okay.
I just smashed him. Good.
Thanks, son. That's so. I wouldn't. No, that's painful. That's painful to watch, but funny.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so now. Huh. So yeah, that's all I know. From politics, outside and inside my country. Well, no, inside my country, I know that the president is like really stupid. Like really, like really, really stupid.
Yeah.
He said the worst thing possible. He said
the N-word, didn't he?
no, that's not the worst thing possible. He said that at the beginning of the virus quarantine and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
he said, "I don't care about using a facial mask or whatever. I'll just roll the lottery."
Oh, God.
That's what he said. And you wanna guess how many cases we got?
A lot.
Yes, I think it was like a quarter
Well,
of the
it's a-
population.
Yeah, it's a flu. It's honestly, if enough people caught it at the same time, it would just wipe out the people it's gonna wipe out and then be done.
Yeah. I think it is so stupid. I mean, if you wanna do that, okay, yeah, do it. But you're a president. You have you have power. Don't say that to the people.
Yeah. It's like, I highly suggest this, but I'm not gonna stop you if you don't want to. Good luck.
Uh,
Trans vaccinated. I'm not actually vaccinated, but I identify as somebody who is vaccinated.
God damn it.
That's horrible.
We gotta cancel those. Please.
What is it? We had Oh, did you see the backlash that Arnold Schwarzenegger is getting?
Yes, I have.
Oh no, I don't know.
It's kind of worth it for him to get that much backlash. I'm like, you can't say that here. That you really can't say that here.
It makes me glad that that's still able to happen a little bit, even though it's yeah.
Yeah, because it's like you really don't want to be saying that kind of thing.
Mhm.
Not in America.
Oh,
Get
what
banned.
happened with Arnold Schwarzenegger? Oh, I cannot do the voice. What happened with Arnold?
He basically said, "Screw your." He literally said, "Screw your freedoms."
Why?
Like to Americans.
Why?
So he was trying to make the point that it's up to us as people to help each other by wearing a mask even though it's not comfortable or we don't like it, because it's our freedom to not have to wear a mask, which
Yeah.
it is. And so it's like, it's your option. If you don't want to wear one, don't wear one. If you get sick, you have to deal with that problem.
Yeah,
But
but
he's like,
still-
no, screw your freedoms. You wear a mask, is what he wanted to say to everybody. And then it's like,
That's a little
that-
fascist.
that's
Okay,
that's
I'm-
just a lot fascist.
I'm gonna say it. I'm with Arnold because at this point, not wearing a mask, it's not only your choice and your consequences only. It's also the consequences to everyone that is around you and everyone
Yeah.
else that is around them also. Because if you get
But
if you get
But
the
the
flu,
problem.
and you don't wear a mask, then you just put it to another person. And even if that
The
person is
prob-
wearing a mask, you can put it to another person, and that's how it works. So it is
Yeah.
your freedom, yes, but you have to, sometimes, just let your freedom go for the greater good and for
Yeah,
your
but the
common
problem
sense.
is the greater good is an opinion, and that we found that there are countries that have been 100% masked up. People are still getting sick. There are
Yeah,
countries
that's
that are
true.
100% vaccinated, like Israel's the
Like
example,
Israel's real bad.
and they're still getting sick in Israel.
Yeah, that's-
Everybody in
That's
Israel
because
has gotten
vaccines
the
are
drug.
not going to stop you from getting sick. That's the thing.
That's
People-
what
people
a
are still-
vaccine means. It's not
No.
a vaccine if it's not working as a vaccine.
I mean, no, vaccine is supposed to
let you
It-
your body understand
It's-
the virus and then
I-
you fight it. But
It is
still,
still a
we don't.
vaccine, but it's a vaccine like the flu vaccine is a vaccine. It's
Yeah, yeah.
meant to help you survive it if you have a problem, not
Yeah,
meant
but
to keep
not-
you from catching
it's not-
it. It's not
it's
a
not
it's not a
immunity.
cure. It's a vaccine.
Yeah, but they were calling it that way. And then
Okay,
then
then
the
that,
thing-
that's the
but
problem.
then-
It has, yeah.
And then the
Yeah.
other thing that they've been saying is that is it called? Oh, it's now the vaccine is now FDA approved.
And what?
Drug that a drug that they patented, a new one, is what's FDA approved. The Pfizer vaccine that is out right now is Pfizer Product 1. It's not FDA approved and it never will be.
Mhm,
The new one will come out in 8 months.
mhm.
Wait, it's in 8 months?
Yeah,
That's
the
when
new vaccine.
there's a new vaccine that is FDA approved, but they're saying that the vaccine is FDA approved. Go take it now because it's FDA approved. No,
Yeah,
it's
they're
not.
saying it in a way that makes it easy to misinterpret
Yeah, I can see that.
the truth, and that's the problem with like
But the whole time it's been said this way. It's been misinterpreted. It's been represented. It's been there's just been a bunch of false information that has been flip flopped either way constantly to where we're not going to believe them anymore.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But the thing you mentioned
You
about the countries with the whole masking thing.
Yeah,
No.
and they're getting just as sick or sicker than countries
No, that's
in the
I
United
think
States
that's a
that
lie.
never
That's
have.
a lie. The United States has the most cases in the
Because
whole
we're
entire
a
world.
large country.
Not only because of that.
Well, yes, because of that.
I
And
mean,
we're
yeah,
getting
mostly
cases,
because
we're not
they're a
getting
large
deaths.
country, but also because there's
most
more
other
people that don't
countries
like
are
wearing
getting
masks
deaths.
also in there.
What
because
happened
most
to
coun-
India and China where they aren't taking the drug and they aren't masking?
The
They're
thing
just
is with
dying.
China is that you get sick, they kill you,
And
and
India?
there's no
And Africa?
Africa,
And there's a
I
bunch of
haven't
other
seen it.
countries that have more people that have less masking and have no drugs. So how are they not dying more than the United States?
You said
The
less
other
masking
thing
and
is-
more drugs.
is we
They don't
have
have any
to,
drugs.
Yeah,
We
they
have
don't
the
a
most. We have the
vaccine.
most vaccine used out of any country.
Mhm. With the
So-
exception of like by percentage, then Israel beats the shit out of us.
Well, yeah, if you go by percentage,
Yeah.
Israel beats us. But Israel is beating a lot of our states that. Here's a good example. Get rid of California and New York, and we'd be like
Why?
30th. We'd be 30th.
Why
or
are we
even
getting rid
less.
of California and New York? We gotta get those also.
Because they're communists.
Because
So-
they're the ones. No, they're the,
Get
they're
them
the
out.
ones that are making the bad choices.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if the whole entire state's making the right choices.
Yeah, just those two states are what are bringing us
Just
to
those
number
two.
one.
No, it is honestly those two because of how bad it is. And it's got to do more with their governors rather than their people.
Yeah.
Okay, there's something.
'Cause-
There's something that I
I'm listening.
found right now.
Mhm.
What is this thing? Records? What is this shit? 50? What is it? What am I looking at? Okay. COVID deaths worldwide per 1 million population as of August 27th, 2021. So yesterday. Okay, confirmed cases, deaths. Okay, what's the confirmed death? Absolute. Okay, no. Well, confirmed cases. It seems that Peru it's having not the most cases. It has two
I remember
Two
Peru is
million.
one of the upper ones there.
2 million cases. Shit.
Yeah, but the cases don't matter. It's the deaths.
Okay, let's go with this then.
We're still talking about
Oh, wow.
cases.
Okay, 198 deaths, 1,000 deaths.
Per week
bruh,
or per day?
no, it says absolute. They don't
In
say.
general.
They don't say
Oh.
in week or day. They say in last 7 days. Yes, so I mean it's.
Oh yeah,
changing.
so that's the week.
That's a 7-day.
Yeah,
So
but
day
it's
seven
not-
day.
But it's not
our
per.
highest-
It's not by day. It's just in the last 7 days. So it's
No,
different.
that's what
that's
it's
that's
how it
per
works.
week.
Yeah, I know that's per
And-
week, but it's not per week. It's in last week because let me go to the. Oh, what the fuck? Did I do?
Those are usually rolling averages. Next is what
Yeah,
the deal is.
they're rolling averages, so you say it per week. So
Yeah.
it's
Okay, yeah,
and
let's
then-
go with. Oh,
and some
God.
of our worst one. What?
Okay, Indonesia has let's go in that, right? It says that USA has 5,632 deaths per week.
You're comparing a small country smaller than
No,
Arizona
I'm saying USA right now.
to
But
the
Indonesia
USA.
has more. Indonesia has more deaths.
Indonesia is the size of California.
Oh wow. I have more
So
deaths.
You're still comparing a whole country to
I'm
a
just
state.
reading what it's saying in here. These
Yeah,
are
yeah.
the top two.
Yeah, we're seeing what you're saying. We get what you're trying to say.
But unless you compare us to China or Russia, there's no other country
Let me go to China. but
can
They
compare.
don't know. I don't know what they made with this thing. With
Maybe
this
like
chart.
all of
This
Europe.
chart is all
But they don't do
all
that,
of
you
Europe.
know?
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they
I don't know what they made with this chart.
No,
This
for
chart is
real,
it's horrible.
Hold on. There's a.
Oh
You
wow.
have to realize how big the states are compared to most other countries.
I mean, but it's still a country, nonetheless.
So Texas can fit in most of South America.
Yeah. There's a map.
They're not separating them by
size.
they're not separating them by states. So the best we can do is take the total confirmed deaths
Oh,
and divide them by 50.
Yes,
and
they 100% separate them by states. They
no,
don't
not in
want
this
to.
thing. I'm watching.
Yeah, I know. They don't easily like to show
There you go.
that because it's
Oh,
going to
that
show
is
you
wrong.
a way different thing. Like Arizona is like 2 deaths per week average.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the thing I'm saying about
And we're
China,
the size of Peru.
China has less deaths. Deaths in the last 7 days are 0. First of all,
Yeah, that's not true.
That
They
is
don't-
not true.
They don't have the drugs to give to everyone there, and they're a super huge population.
but
not
in
only
the
that,
last
but,
7 days, I don't say
uh,
it's not an average. It's in the last 7 days. So in the last 7 days, no one died, or no one died from
any
from
numbers
COVID.
that come out of China is not true.
For fuck's
We-
sake. Well, that's true. But then why are we
we
looking at
can't
this?
trust anything that goes on China. Yeah, just don't look at China.
Yeah, let's
go with
let's,
South
let's,
Korea
let's
or
look
Japan.
at a real country like Taiwan.
A real country like North Korea.
There's no Taiwan here. Oh yeah, North Korea kills them, bro.
There's no Taiwan here. Yes, exactly. You don't see Taiwan listed.
No,
Yes,
there's no
Are you
Taiwan.
gonna trust those numbers? Because
Yeah, that's true. I'm not gonna trust it. There's not North Korea. It's North Macedonia. It's the only North that appears to me. There's
This
South
is
Korea. There's not North Korea. Holy fuck. I don't think this is nice.
there is no North Korea.
There's no
No,
North
I'm just
Korea.
kidding.
It has been erased. There's no more. Okay,
You
tell
can't
me
really
what's the next country? Russia.
compare Australia to anyone either, though.
Why not
Yeah, you
Russia?
gotta go
Russia is
Russia.
as I think it's as big as USA,
Russia's
but
bigger
it's
than the
more wide.
States.
It's more wide.
Oh, it's way bigger. It's way bigger.
Mhm.
Russia has less deaths in
It's
the
like
last 7
almost
days.
twice the size.
Yeah.
Well,
Has
the population isn't as it's very rural. That's
Yeah.
the other thing that helps Russia
Yeah,
out
that's true.
compared to the United States. Same thing with Australia. Australia, there's like 5% of the land mass has people on it.
Yeah. So you have
Brazil
these huge
is
swaths
also-
of area that's just not being used.
Brazil is also
I have
really,
a meme.
really clutch together people, and it is 20 million. 20 million? Yeah, 20 million cases. Not that. That's
Here's
our
the meme.
high also.
Oh, where did I? Oh yeah, I posted this in the right place.
India, South Africa.
Check out the meme I posted on largest plate.
You would drown nearly 5 people. Oh shit.
That's too
It-
much.
it's quite true. The outback,
Yeah.
there's very few people out there.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
Okay.
You
So
mentioned
like
you
my
mentioned
home
South
state,
you mentioned
Oklahoma,
Africa
is
before.
almost as big as Germany.
Oklahoma is as big as what?
Basically, Germany or Poland, most of the Ukraine, all of Romania, like the United Kingdom 3 or 4 times over. Sweden
Wait,
would
Oklahoma
probably
is
be
bigger
like
than that?
1.5. No, not quite
It's not
bigger
big.
than Sweden.
It's not big as all of them together, but
Oh,
if you
okay, none
put
together, but,
Oklahoma on top of Germany, it's bigger than Germany. It's
Okay, that's
bigger
one
than
thing
the
else.
UK. It's bigger than most of the Scandinavian countries.
You know what,
most
let's
of them.
work.
It's
Let's
just
work with
slightly
the bad.
smaller than France.
Let's work with California and the other one. I forgot the other one.
California and New York.
New York.
Yeah, let's work with those two. Okay. First of all, how big is New York? That's the thing, and we're gonna compare it with the
New
closest
York.
one. Yeah,
It's
New York.
it's bigger. Is as big as Germany.
Hold on, I'll look it up.
I don't know. Okay. South Africa.
Uh,
Africa is really weird.
New
Central
York,
African Republic
you could
is
probably get
really
away with
nice.
saying like Germany or Poland.
Poland.
I would say, yeah, Portugal. It's just bigger than Portugal. It's definitely bigger than UK. Romania is probably the closest match. Maybe
Romania?
Greece.
Okay,
Maybe
Romania.
do
Oh
Greece.
wow. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
you could do Greece or Romania. Maybe Italy.
Italy, maybe. Italy is no.
Actually,
Italy is really thin.
yeah, you could get away with Italy.
Okay.
Except for like the
Italy's got, but you've got to think about population density
Yeah.
too, because New York
I'll-
is
I'll-
insanely populated.
Can someone look for the confirmed cases on New York and that stuff? And Romania, it's
Mm-hmm.
high. It's high as fuck.
confirmed cases.
Yeah.
We want deaths because confirmed
let's-
cases mean nothing.
Confirmed deaths or deaths in the last
New
week?
York, COVID.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
What do you mean? Yeah. Okay.
there are so many more people that are getting cases that aren't reporting, and that's just telling you how unremarkable this disease is
Okay,
by how many
so-
millions of people are
Oh,
getting it and not
New
dying.
York,
Wait, I should have
New
done
York
this one.
confirmed cases has been 1.03 million people. Confirmed deaths from COVID, according to it, over all of it has been 33,788.
Okay,
but
it is less
In the
than
last
Romania.
week, it's 9.
Hmm.
Yeah, in the last week, it's only been 9 deaths. And
Oh,
the
okay,
last week,
that's
it's only
nice.
been 2,000 cases. It's not
Yeah.
nearly as bad as whatever he's making it out
Okay,
to be
Romania,
for the
it's
state.
83
Yeah.
in the last
Yeah.
7 days.
So even with Romania and New York's cases of deaths, more people are dying of Alzheimer's. More people are dying of heart disease. More people are dying of diabetes.
Yeah, but that's normal
then
in there.
this number.
At least
Yeah.
that's not
Yeah,
COVID.
and
That's
more
true.
people are dying from falling
here we
off
go, 1 week.
ladders. More
No.
people are dying from shoving things up their
Oh, wait,
from
whoa, 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 whoa.
putting stuff up their butt. There are
Mhm.
more people dying from that than dying of COVID currently.
Yeah, that's true.
So, the highest it had, which was deaths, was a 7-day average of 829 deaths.
Oh wow.
But that was
That was
when it
back
at
in
the peak.
April at the very beginning.
Yeah, that was the highest.
And
so,
that was whenever Cuomo kept sending the old people back to their old people homes, and it was just you're sending a sick person into a hotbed of possibly going to kill them all places. So you quarantine somebody in a high risk area. It's like you're gonna kill them. It's what's gonna happen.
yeah.
And then the most we had was a couple of months or a couple of 7-day averages where it was the actual deaths in that 7 days was 1,211, and then another one where it was like 1,221. Beyond that, it's been falling down. It's been dropping, except for the beginning of this year. Basically, whenever flu season starts, it looks like.
Well, and then they never
Yep.
split this up like a flu season. Flu season is like half of a year, or is it
Mhm.
half or half of a year?
It's a half. It's like the winter half, basically.
Yeah. Now, if you start splitting it up like that, it's not as bad as any flu. It's actually
Mhm.
less.
It's way less. It's more. It is a more lethal flu to old and young people.
Old,
but,
not young people.
No, babies.
Oh well, okay.
I'm not saying us, like our age groups.
Well, like I heard it wasn't even doing anything,
Y'all's
and
mine.
even below 10.
No, it still makes them sick. But basically, like newborns and stuff is what I'm talking about
Okay. Yeah.
for like young. basically newborns and toddlers, I'd say.
Mm.
Other than that, it's usually just a flu-like symptoms, and that's about it. It really wipes out the old people, though, is what the thing is. And then the deal is it wipes out old people, but old people have less side effects from taking the vaccine, whereas it almost can't kill younger people, but younger people have much more adverse side effects from taking the vaccine. So it's like you kind of need to just vaccinate the old people and let the younger people catch it.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah, they're not talking whatsoever about natural immunity until just recently. They're now
they're saying it's only going to give you 6 months of immunity, and it's like,
well, no,
What?
they're not.
They're not supposed to work like that. What the fuck?
It doesn't work like that. You'd be dying
that's
from
the thing,
every
that's-
disease.
yeah, that's the thing is they're saying it's only going to maybe give you 6 months, but the vaccine will give you maybe a year. And it's like,
Yeah, but
I'm
they're
not
already
trusting
finding
it
that
anymore.
they're not even giving a year because a lot of people who got a vaccine within the last 6 months are
have caught
getting
the new
sick.
virus. Yeah, it's like,
And Israel is a good example of that
yeah.
because they just
Plus,
vaccinated everyone.
It's just a super flu, so it's a problem. The other problem is it's a flu. It's gonna mutate. It's gonna be getting back at the same people no matter how many times you catch
And
it.
it's going to get even
Yes,
more
and-
powerful. It's going to be bad. It's going to
Yeah.
evolve and maybe.
And
Well,
that's the other thing with the flu vaccine that they never talk about. You're not really supposed to get it every year because if you get it every year, you get a dependence on the vaccine. And the next time you actually catch one of the variants without having a
Oh, it's so much worse.
Vaccine,
it's
you will
so
die.
much worse. But it's
Well,
no,
you don't die. It makes you
I mean,
feel like
it
shit. I
gives
can
you
attest
that
to
chance because if you get too used to using medicine and stuff like that to treat bacteria and other stuff, then your body doesn't know how to fight them, and when you fight them, there's the chance that you will die because your body doesn't know shit.
yeah.
So,
I forgot the name. It's something dependence. It was a very specific word for this situation.
Maybe,
and
drug
for this
dependence?
type of vaccine.
I don't think it's
No.
drug dependence. But yeah, we can get that again. Also,
So, yeah, we haven't really
Darkest,
gotten
you
to
mentioned-
talk about this with anybody.
you mentioned United Kingdom before, right?
Yeah.
Say that again.
You mentioned United Kingdom before, right?
I still, I think I'm starting to get tired. Is my problem? What did you say?
You mentioned United Kingdom before, right?
Genetic Kingdom?
United.
You mentioned the United Kingdom.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, the United Kingdom. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
United Kingdom's like roughly about the same size as New York, I think. But that's
Roughly?
like all of the UK.
It's 652 deaths in the last 7 days.
Oh, so yeah, New York's less than that.
Yeah, but New York and California is our worst in the United States.
Yeah, that's the thing. And the thing is they're so lockdown driven that they're causing this to be a problem because you then get people if you make a lockdown an option, okay? As in, if you get sick, would you please go home for 2 weeks? A lot more people will happily do that.
Yeah, that's true.
But if you force it to happen, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to fucking
Yeah,
Walmart
that's because
tomorrow.
people
And
are.
I'm gonna
mostly-
sneeze on everybody.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but that's me.
that's only you.
Mhm.
Oh. But yeah, I can see that happening.
My example is I stopped working at random people's houses. I just stopped entirely, especially if they're over 40. I'm not going to go and work at anybody's house. People are going to point their finger at me if anybody gets sick there. So I'm just not going to work for them.
Yeah.
Nobody
That's-
can find an electrician in Arizona, anywhere in the United States, I'm guessing, because we're all just deciding, oh yeah, we'll just keep our money that we've saved up, and you're just not going to get work for quite a while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
that's
and one of the
that's an-
people that tried to have me work at their parents' house, they were like 90. I'm like, no, I'm not going to
What?
work here if they're
Yeah.
yeah. This was before the drug was available. and I flat out told him I'm not going to work in that house if there's anybody. If there's anybody going to be in there. I didn't even specify if it was the parents. If they were there, I wasn't going to work there. And then the day that they started moving in, I said, I'm done working here. Sorry. And they tried to call me over one day. And I'm like, nope, I'm not coming over. A week later, both their parents died of COVID.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And the thing is that
That sucks.
it's
No.
it
But
does.
if I worked there, they would start pointing the finger at me.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh, but that really
And
sucks.
so-
Why?
So since COVID started, I haven't done my own work. I've been working for companies mostly.
Oh, okay, that's
Okay.
okay. At least you're getting somewhere.
Oh yeah, I'm able to work, but
You're
I'm
you're
just
a full-blown journeyman now, right?
I would be considered. I don't have like the papers that say it, but I've done so much.
You've done enough work, yeah.
I've been working
Actually-
since I was 12, so
Yeah, you've done enough to actually be able to just be like, I've got it on experience alone.
yeah.
Makes sense.
I just
Man.
got done putting two 15 horsepower pumps for that go to this pond that feed the rest of this farm. Both of them on a VF, both of them variable speed drived, so that they cascade. One turns on first, then the next one, to try to keep the pressure at 60 psi. And
Okay, I see
they're-
what you're saying. Yeah,
They're both running 480 volts.
kind of like a lead lag.
Yeah, and I have to have it switchable between the two. Which
Mhm.
one is the lead? Which one's the lag?
Yeah.
And this is working with 480 volts. I don't work with 480 volts very often. That's the voltage that when it shocks you, your arm blows off.
No, it knocks you out. I can tell you that. It hurts a lot.
Well, I just know that when I've touched 280, it
Mhm.
blew a hole in my finger. So I don't want to go above
Oh,
208.
I've
That's
gotten
not 240 for some reason doesn't
How deep was the
burn a
hole?
hole in your hand
Yeah.
as
Nah.
3-phase 208.
Yeah, 3-phase is fucking terrible. I've shocked myself with 480 through my left hand to my right hand to ground.
Oh,
So
Jesus. Is this
that-
3-phase 480 too?
It was, yeah,
Oh,
but it wasn't across the two phases, so it was
Oh.
just one to ground.
Okay.
So I
Two
got
phases,
lucky.
I'm thinking just 2 phases.
Yeah, 2 phases would be fucking
That
nightmarish.
doubles it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I did that, and the thing is I was talking to somebody at the same time, and he said, all I remember was like everything went white, and then I was suddenly like, I felt that I was like crouching for some reason. I was like, what the fuck just happened? And everything hurt for a second. And then I look up and I look at him, I'm like, what? And he's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I think so. And he's like, yeah, you just kind of like crumpled in on yourself. I was like, what the fuck did I touch? Because I was unhooking a ground wire from something, right?
Oh,
And
it was a necessary ground wire.
That's what I was afraid of whenever I was unhooking it, because I was like, what the hell did I touch? Because this should have all been dead. What had happened was there was somebody had landed a terminal on the like right next to the ground wire, and one of the little wires stuck out, and it apparently touched my fucking pinky or something and went across. So it knocked my ass out. I was like, oh shit. And then there was another time where it was another 480 volt system, but it was a 3-phase 480, and it was going through a transformer, and it was giving them 24 volts on the outside, but it was a multi-tap transformer, so it had 480 on 2 of them, like between 2 of them, and then the other one was a tap for a 577 voltage. And I tapped that to one hand, and it went through that hand down to like my lower arm, I guess, upper arm, forearm, and to ground.
577. I've never even heard of that one. That's a weird number.
It's a voltage over in like Europe or something, I guess, is the bigger place it has that size. It's basically 600 volts. We don't use it here so much, but it shocked the shit out of me. I was like, what the hell just happened? then I was looking around. I was like, oh, I was unplugging this like butt connector or something, or the spade connectors, where you got like the one spade and then you got the actual like other female part of it or whatever.
Mhm.
And whenever I unplugged it, I ended up running my hand over and I tapped the exposed other tap for that transformer, and it shocked me a 380 to ground. So I was like, no more of that today.
Yeah, I've never done 380, and I've never touched it. I've worked with it, but with those voltages, I definitely turn off everything in there.
And that was the thing.
I-
Usually I would
work,
do that.
I work live with 120, 280, 240,
Mhm.
but other than that, I don't mess with it anymore. After the 208, which it's a lower number than 240, but
It hurts
208
more.
it hurts more. It does more damage. It actually blew a hole from the wire down into the bone of my finger. It went. It just because I was very well grounded, and that wire touched me completely. So
Yeah.
it wasn't a brush. So
Yeah.
I'm worried about what happens when you get 380
No, it's worse.
or 480
yeah.
or you know.
Yeah. No, it hurts.
You
like
know
a
what?
lot.
I'm never going again. I'm never going to close a electric wire
Power
again
lines. Yeah.
in my life.
No, it's not too bad most of the time. The only reason I have to work live is because all of my testing for stuff has to be done live most of the time. What I should do is anytime I'm unplugging something else, I should turn it off.
Mhm.
But there was the one where I got hit with the 480 across my, it went across my chest, I'm sure. But when I got hit with that, we couldn't turn it off because it was going to shut down production for the entire plant.
Hmm.
But
Too bad.
it shouldn't. Yeah, it shouldn't.
Or-
that wire shouldn't have
or
been
were you-
exposed.
Or where you paid the price to be able to do that.
I mean, I get paid decently, but it wasn't enough to get fucking shocked like that.
Oh, okay.
I make,
Yeah,
I make, what,
that
27 something right now. I'll make more later, but
Well, yeah,
technically I'm a union.
example is
apprentice.
that 208 there. I was working $90 an hour for that one
Oh yeah, I bet you were.
because it was a business that had to be running at the same time, and I couldn't turn off anything. So I'm like,
Yeah.
$90 an hour.
$90 an hour.
That, and it was a well-known company. So the people that have you heard the Bodies exhibit before?
Oh yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, so the people that are the only company that is allowed to move that around the United States airwise and
Mhm.
other human body parts is this
Mhm.
company.
Okay.
So don't remember the exact name of the company, but they move bodies like that, and then they move the fresh ones that need to be
Like,
yeah,
transportation wise.
the fresh ones that they're going to be turning into those plastic things, and then I call them plastic things. You know what I mean? Polymerized.
They're basically plastic by the time they're done with them.
Yeah, and then soldiers. They move soldiers around too.
Oh, okay, yeah. I've probably seen them a few times, and then.
Yeah.
Oh. Is it my liked video?
So yeah, one time I was there. There was the shipment of human heads that was rotting in the
Oh, God.
warehouse.
We're like, we need to cool this down really bad.
Oh,
What?
it was
Wait, what?
sitting in customs for like 2 or 3 weeks without air conditioning or refrigeration. Not
yeah.
air conditioning. It needs a bit
It
more
needs
than air conditioning.
refrigeration. Yeah, it needs freezing basically,
Yeah, it was defrosted like for
repeatedly. Yeah.
Am I hearing wrong, or is that something in a mechanic language or something like that?
Oh no, we were just talking about. So it's a shipment of human heads that needs to be refrigerated. Well, it was not refrigerated for quite a long time.
There's an exhibit,
What?
basically like a science exhibit of like human bodies where they have taken them and they have basically embalmed them in such a way that they'll never rot away, but they've cut them in pieces so that you can see like the inner workings of a person type deal. And it's a really big deal. It goes all over the world, I think. but they get new people rather consistently.
Yeah, from China.
I'm just no, I'm just saying Hitler already did this. Why are you making this? Okay, that was half a lie and half a true. Okay, because it's very well known that the experiments that the Nazis did with their war prisoners was opening the persons and watching how the intestine work and the process of a pregnant woman also day by day.
I think they did that. In so much of it could be propaganda at the same time anymore too, though. The Japanese definitely did that. They did some weird shit.
Wacky stuff.
But they did it to Chinese people. There was some camp that the Japanese had during World War II. One of the guys literally just cut somebody in half from the bottom up. And, like, hung him upside down and just started cutting at him with a hacksaw type thing. And it wasn't like just one person they did that to. It was a bunch of people they did that kind of stuff to. Hold on. Japanese war crimes, I guess.
We've strayed to war crimes now.
Jeez. War crime camp.
Parkour, bro. Parkour.
Unit 731, I think is what it was called. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's Unit 731.
We went from what? From comedy and isekai to war crimes. I mean, not that far.
Comedy,
not far.
isekai, and war crimes go hand in hand.
Yes. Not that far from one another.
The other thing they did, and there's like a movie about it. They took, because they were stationed somewhere freezing cold, right? So they took a person, they made them stick their hands outside. Like they were sitting down, they made them stick their arms and hands outside, and they started pouring water on them to freeze them solid until they couldn't like tap it and like get movement out of it with a stick, and then they just broke them off.
Oh.
Here, I think it's in larger plate. Yeah, it's in largest plate. This one explains some of it pretty good.
I'll watch it later when I won't have a nightmare and stuff like that, Okay, I'll say let's leave it here before we go any more further into stuff that might get me a strike or something like that.
I don't think it would. It's literal history.
I mean, yeah, but you just like.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, all this kind of stuff. That's also what's suspect about it is that you can't say anything, you can't have your own opinions. Yeah. Well then, yeah. Or look up stuff yourself, or how about follow different doctors that aren't the doctors?
Mm-hmm. That's why I like watching the YouTube one. Not the YouTube,
yes.
Australian news and stuff. It's kind of funny.
Australian news, even though they're the most locked down country at the moment.
Well,
like fascist style lockup.
Yeah.
They don't even like anime there, so no hentai. They don't like that one there, so yeah.
They don't like.
Yeah,
they're not men of culture.
They banned hentai in Australia. Some months ago. Well, this is a topic for next podcast.
We're in the middle of raiding Tostos right now. I didn't know that.
Prepares the foot.
All right.
It was a good podcast. We talked about many things, including war crime.
Many things that might even be banned off of YouTube if we posted it.
That'll be so fun. I'll post this on YouTube. Don't worry.
You will?
Yeah, of course.
Careful with that.
You could just put it as like privated one where you could just have to hand the link out in case somebody wants to see it.
Okay,
I
then.
do that with some stuff.
Oh yeah, so
what a
that's the
public.
sad thing. All of those unlisted videos are now all private.
What?
Yeah. What?
Yeah, YouTube made it made unlisted change to private now.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
bastards. That means the tentacle video is not there anymore, isn't it?
What
I,
video?
I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
Leave the door. Hold
I don't know
on, I'm
what
gonna
tentacle
find the tentacle video
Well,
and
Thank you for
remember where
coming,
it's at.
ladies and gentlemen.
Mhm.
Thank you for coming to the podcast. It was very fun, especially
Oh,
the
yeah.
Warcraft part.
The secret part.
Yes.
So,